gotta stand up the fight. Oh, you gotta stand up. Oh, you. Oh, you. Fight.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Oh, you. Fight.
In person is so much more beautiful. Yo, what's going on, everybody? I was looking at my phone. I didn't realize we already went live. Welcome to another episode of The Stash Spot. This week we got CaliPlug. It's actually going to be a pretty decent one. He's one of the bigger name brands out there.
You ain't even gonna mention our special guest in the building.
Wrong as hell.
Y'all act like I'm the only person that hosts
You do
this
the
show.
introduction. Like you routinely do the introduction.
And the
I didn't even
outro.
get to finish shit, though. All I did was talk about where we got the weed from.
He sounded finished to me.
I'm glad I could be a part of this.
Yeah.
Actually watching it.
Yeah, this is all they do
Funny
is
as
just
hell,
talk
yeah,
shit
no.
on me the whole time.
Just to get on Jesse ass show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad I get to see it in person. Instead of hitting the comments. What up, people? Everybody out there watching?
Ain't nobody here yet, bro.
No.
Flip one of them bags over so they can see both sides. Yeah, the first couple minutes is...
And we can't get no promo because we do drugs.
If anyone's on the Wi-Fi, can they exclude themselves from the Wi-Fi?
Shit.
Just in time, like always. We have bad service.
How was everybody's Thanksgiving?
That's a good question.
That shit was
It
smooth.
was
man.
alright.
Shit was cooler. I was
So
chilling.
Amazing, bro. It's a good time. Didn't have to work. Be home with the fam. Get to eat good.
Does anybody get them holiday vibes I used to get like in 2010 and 11? Or no?
Nah.
Yeah, nah. My shit be weak, bro. I don't be feeling it. I try to tell my girl like holidays just ain't the same no more. She think it's just holiday. You saying holidays ain't the same over here? Nah, bro. I'm
She
just
take it
saying,
she take it
period.
personal.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
like,
nah,
nah,
I'm
I'm
on
saying, period.
I'm on the same time with that. Holidays just don't feel right.
Yeah.
No, I think what it is, at least what I've noticed, is like the generations above us had like grandmas and, well, moms and dads that like that's where everybody flocked to. And then like our parents were so busy providing and like, you know, scrambling that they didn't necessarily like inherit that whole, like they might cook, but they didn't inherit the whole like this is where people come to eat.
Right.
Because it's like the grandma had a bunch of kids, but all them kids would go there, yeah, but then whenever those kids grow up, they have their own families, so it's kind of like up to each individual kid to have a bunch of kids to you know what I mean, because each house is going to branch off, you know what I mean, like my aunts and uncles probably wouldn't come to my house for Thanksgiving and my mom's place be the staple point because it was always grandma's, so now they're in fact a grandparent. So now, you know what I mean?
So
Yeah.
it's gonna be the same type shit.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna fake though. I feel like I was raised by my grandma and shit for real. So holidays when I was younger was definitely like
Yeah,
nigga,
those were always the meeting grounds.
Yeah, like I mean everybody was at the crib. You feel me? It just felt like a holiday. You see all your cousins, you see all your peoples and shit. And I would get the fact that everybody be grown and shit now, but I feel like niggas be missing out on major moments that could leave memories and still like I don't want to call it tradition, but that's basically what holidays are, like tradition. Like
Yeah.
everybody's supposed to be together type shit. It just don't be like that no more.
Some families, I think it works out all right because there isn't any, like, for lack of a better term, stubborn people in the family. But for a lot of families, I know mine's one of them, no head of their household is going to accept that, like, their house isn't the house that everyone comes to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now instead of everyone just like putting
Picking
down
a
their
place.
pride and being like, all right, let's have fun here. There's
Yeah.
4 separate dinners for 4 separate aunts and uncles because there's no grandma no more. So now it's just, nope, my house is the meeting ground. And then no house becomes the meeting ground because
Yeah.
everyone's at their own place.
Even then, I think people should do shit like rent halls and shit like that for like family events. Like I think having Thanksgiving at like a hall, or even if you got like a nice ass Airbnb or something, you had it there and had everybody pull up like this is where Thanksgiving's at. Like that's what my family did last year, basically.
Heck, even if you find like a really, really nice restaurant that's going to serve a good Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Reserve a table for 20, 25 people.
Nonetheless, I mean, you can rotate it for real if it's all that. I mean, there's ways around everything. I mean, there's a solution to every problem, but
Usually it's
about
the
getting there.
pride factor that stops any like resolution.
yeah, for sure.
All right, so let's get into one of these.
Which one you want?
I know that's what I was gonna ask you guys.
What's the option? What y'all got today?
They're both from CaliPlug. It's from the Halloween drop. One is MasterCard, the other is Watermelon Nerds. On the back, it tells you what they're crossed with in the top left corner.
MasterCard is.
I think that one's Cheeto. Cheeto
Yeah,
Piss.
I gotta read it though first, though, brother.
He said,
yeah.
"This my good eye."
Yeah, it's debit and Cheeto Piss. I just wanted to make sure that was the
Yeah.
actual correct.
You gotta make a big screen, Jesse.
Oh yeah.
That is not gonna focus.
Caleb fights that camera every week.
Yeah. His hands aren't still enough.
Man, got the wobbles.
I do.
Locked in a little bit. You can't read that, dude.
And the other one's Watermelon Nerds. And the reason why I'm asking y'all is because we only tried the MasterCard that first day whenever we got
What's
it.
going on,
yeah.
Perp?
But I've been messing
boy
with the
Purple.
Watermelon Nerds. That's what I've been smoking at home.
Fucking charge it to the game one time. Hit him with that MasterCard to start off with.
That's what I'm thinking. Oh, no,
Yeah, I'm like,
that.
what do you...
You do this first.
It do smell good. It's that smelly smell that smells smelly.
Ooh, that smell.
This phone number right here.
Huh?
This phone number right here.
Smell like it.
That's that guy.
That's him.
That's that one guy.
Ain't seen that man for a millennia. He's back around.
You feel me?
I like the packaging on here.
Hell yeah.
What you went from the store, Cam?
Some blueberry muffins and some chips. Two blueberry muffins and some chips. Some Doritos.
What kind specifically?
Blue bag. Nah, red bag.
I love how whenever it comes to Doritos, nobody says a flavor.
No, I just think Cam don't say a flavor.
I
People
always
say flavors.
I always say purple bag.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, purple bag. Purple bag's fire, but they don't always be having it, so I don't want to say that. And then they just get an any cuz bag.
Only
They
like a
come back
few
with the blue
flavors,
bag,
so
The rainbow
I
bag.
go by flavors.
Feel me? We ain't getting promoted anyway, so I'm gonna say it. I ain't eating no gay Ritos. Real shit.
Bro, do y'all remember the little? They might still exist. I don't know. That little phase where motherfuckers were eating ketchup flavored chips.
Yeah.
I remember
They
that.
have it.
Actually, I do remember that. Yeah.
Mustard, they had mustard.
The foulest
Love that.
shit I've ever heard of in my life. Who in the fuck
It was like mustard flavored
wants to
chips.
eat
I ain't gonna lie.
ketchup flavored chips?
I ain't gonna lie. Look,
Ketchup
I
flavored
ate
chips, bro.
That's
I
fucked up.
pizza flavored chips.
I got
Burger
pizza
flavored
I got
chips,
pizza flavored sprinkles at the
taco
crib. I don't know how to
flavored
eat.
chips.
I don't know how to.
Yeah,
Bro,
no,
you said
see, like
what?
the
I
Pringles
got
and
pizza
shit are
I got
decent.
pizza flavored Pringles at the crib.
Oh,
I
thought you
just
said pizza flavored sprinkles.
I thought you said
Sprinkles.
sprinkles too.
No.
I was
Yo,
like,
that's
what
a
the fuck are
fucking
you gonna
tongue
put
twister.
there?
Pringles be having all them different flavors.
Said I put these pizza flavored sprinkles on my pizza. It makes it taste
fire.
extra pizza. Imagine putting it on fucking ice cream. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I feel like there's no distinct pizza flavor though. Like it like obviously like
No,
if
they
you
just
bite
mix a
something,
bunch
if you
of
bite a
Italian
pizza, it's like
shit
yeah,
up.
this is pizza.
Yeah.
But like I feel like if there was like bacon
Nah.
bits, like how there's just like that universal flavor for bacon, I don't feel like you couldn't just like universally.
Nah, because I think like, say if somebody made like a pizza taco, like you would be able to tell like this is supposed to be pizza.
Yeah,
It's gonna have like marinara and all the pizza.
Oh,
and, like, cheese
yeah. I was
and
gonna
everything.
say.
I don't know because when you make
I think
taco,
that's- I
like
think
when you make taco pizza, they close. I feel like
That
taco
shit
pizza
tastes
is like
a taco.
It tastes like
yeah,
taco
that's what I'm
pizza.
saying. Like it like it's a pizza, but it more closely relates to a taco than it does a pizza.
So you just proved my point then.
Well, I thought you meant it like opposite. Like you can
Yeah, that's what I'm
regardless of
saying.
it is like it's like oh it's still pizza. Like you can still like you
can-
will
can
like
still tell that.
yeah like
I think pizza
vi-
does have a flavor. Is basically what I'm saying.
oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
marinara and
And
oregano.
cheese.
Yeah.
Some type of cheese.
all that.
If you get chips, they're gonna add like a bell peppery seasoning to it, because usually like a pizza flavored chip is gonna be like
I wouldn't say like I
supreme.
wouldn't say I wouldn't say bell peppery
Yeah,
like,
because
I-
it becomes a
he's thinking
supreme,
like a supreme
pizza.
chip.
Yeah.
all right, yeah, that's fair.
Usually,
I'll give
if
you
they
that.
made
Yeah,
it-
is
Yeah,
I'll give
because,
you that.
because whenever you get like a
I'm thinking like-
burger chip, I
it's
could
gonna
taste
be
everything in it, bro.
pickle
Yeah, I could
and-
taste the ketchup, the pickles,
no, see, I wouldn't like that.
all
I don't
type of
think
shit.
I'd
Like when
like
I
that.
bit that shit, I'm like, yeah, nah, this is a burger.
Like they put
no
that dill
bullshit.
seasoning in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like all that little extra shit. So like the pizza flavored Pringles, they're good, but you're
Are
gonna
they good?
hint.
That was my question.
Yeah,
like,
but you're
that's why
gonna
I brought
hint
him
the
up.
pepper in it. You know what I mean? You're gonna taste the bell pepper seasoning. You're gonna taste the
Yeah, nah, I
marinara.
definitely
It's probably
Pizza
just
got a
Italian
flavor, though.
seasoning, low key.
Me
But yeah, that's
personally.
all it is. It's just allspice. It's Italian allspice with some marinara sauce and some goddamn bell pepper flakes.
No bullshit though. I think pizza got a flavor.
Pizza definitely got a flavor.
Well, yeah, it has a flavor, but I feel like you couldn't just be like,
This is pizza. flavor.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'd
but
be like, that tastes like chicken.
time out
yeah,
now
like something
because
like that. You can be like, man, this tastes like pizza.
time out though because now we're getting into an even deeper realm. Pizza is technically a way of food being served, the same as like sandwich or a hoagie or so
No, I'm
you
not
can
tradi-
have.
Not
No.
traditional pizza though.
A hoagie is still a sandwich, brother.
And I don't
No,
think
no,
that-
no, no,
and I
no.
don't
But what
think-
I'm saying is, you can have a buffalo chicken hoagie. You can have
Buffalo chicken pizza.
buffalo
Yeah.
chicken pizza. It has
Yeah,
nothing
but-
to do
but
with
that's-
what you would
But that's the
traditionally
thing, though.
think.
But
That's
that's
not
the point we were
traditional- that's not
proving, though.
traditional
Yeah, that's the
pizza.
point we were proving, though. Was like
That's- yeah,
it could be
exactly.
different flavored shit. Was like
Like if you get a steak
How he's-
pizza,
it's gonna taste like a steak.
Yeah.
You feel me? But if
Yeah,
you get
that's
a,
what
but
I
if
was-
you get a
yeah.
pizza flavored steak,
right?
we're saying you'd be able to tell that this was
A
pizza
pizza
flavored.
flavored.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I was saying. That like, for lack of a better term,
It's just
pizza.
another way to serve.
Yeah,
other-
pizza
other
doesn't
things.
have
Yeah.
a
Yo,
Yeah, no, I get it.
flavor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
It's
mean,
whatever
nah,
you
it,
put
it
on
does. It does. Because that's
But that's
Traditional
when you're
pizza.
talking about original, traditional, like
traditional,
yeah.
Italiano
compare.
pizza.
I don't think comparing it to a sandwich is kind of the same because
yeah.
a sandwich doesn't have
A sandwich is too
traditional-
versatile.
Yeah,
it's
it's
way
not-
too
it's not
versatile.
a-
no, but
there's no
they kind of
traditional
do.
sandwich.
A traditional sandwich would be like an Italian club.
That's not
But
traditional.
but
No, that's
even
not-
even then, if
That's
you would
not
call that
traditional to us. I like yeah,
Yeah,
like,
but then even then, like if you would call that traditional, that would fall into the same thing as it's just Italian flavored. It's just an Italian flavored.
traditional depends on your
Well,
tradition.
that would
mean,
just
like-
be the meat that they're using.
Yeah,
No
I don't know-
diddy.
I don't know if a sandwich does have a traditional flavor. Though.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that
it
is
wouldn't.
It
Peanut
don't.
butter and jelly.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Peanut butter and
Nah,
jelly. would
That's
have
the
to be
like in my
super
eyes, that's a
classic.
traditional
Yeah,
sandwich
Yeah,
because
that-
that's my
that is
tradition.
traditional. That
Yeah,
is
that's my
I
tradition.
don't know, like to the point though. I think
That
I
has
don't
a
know-
flavor.
I don't know
Mhm.
if a sandwich does have a traditional flavor, but pizza does have a traditional flavor.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact.
But the,
Yeah, it's
Cheese,
like
like
down
I
to
said,
its
dough,
base
cheese,
root.
and sauce.
Like yeah,
That's
like
what I'm about to say. If I go to you like you want a traditional pizza, you be like, yeah, you understand
me?
exactly.
Exactly.
yeah, like it's gonna be
Yeah,
You
but
don't have
that
to
also
describe
dough,
comes
that.
sauce,
down
cheese.
to-
If
If I go to anyone outside of here and I'm like, do you want a traditional pizza? They're like, I know exactly what that is. But if I say you want a traditional sandwich,
What the
depending
fuck
on
is
who
that?
you go to, they're gonna have a different idea what
Now-
that traditional.
But that's
food
not
is.
necessarily
That's not
true though.
that's what I was
because
because pizzas are
certain-
traditional
yeah.
as well. Pizzas
certain
are definitely
pizzas,
traditional.
Like the OG original pizzas weren't necessarily like what we
I think
consider
it's
it now.
always
There's-
cheese, sauce.
Sauce.
yeah,
and-
the
yeah.
ingredients are always the
But
same,
what
but
I'm saying,
that's
traditional. Like anything
Yeah,
after
and
that
if you
is-
that's extra. Even
Right.
like mushrooms, that's extra.
right,
yeah, that's
Anything
but
you
I was
add
gonna
on top of it. is
okay, so I
different
was
than-
thinking of it in the aspect
y'all
of
in the chat, man? Y'all just gotta chime in on this one. What you
I was
think?
thinking in the aspect of like the same way we were talking about like a traditional sandwich, like depending on where you go, the sandwich they think of when you say
Right,
traditional,
that's my point. Though.
like a pizza would be the same thing. It's like you go up if you go up to New York, they're gonna be like, okay, I want
so
a New
the
York
very
deep dish.
first
Chicago, they want
pizza-
Chicago style.
But
PA,
it's still gonna be the same ingredients. It's
yeah,
gonna
but
be-
at the same
It's
thing
still
as
gonna
a
taste
sandwich,
like a pizza.
Right, it's gonna be
At the end of
cheese
the day,
sauce.
you know what I
They're
mean?
not
Like
Okay.
as long as there
Yeah,
ain't,
alright,
as long as there
yeah.
ain't no
They're
extra,
not
Okay.
nothing on it.
Yeah.
or vegetables
It's
or-
just a different.
but
version.
yeah, but then again,
Yeah,
if we're
margarita.
gonna get like that,
compares to sandwiches being toasted or not. You know what I mean? Like,
but what I
like-
was gonna say to the point of the sandwich is like if we're looking at it like it's always gonna be the base ingredients. Technically, a sandwich would be in the same aspect because it's always
the
gonna
meats
be.
are different.
But that's what I was gonna say. It's gonna be
Sauce is
bread.
different. It might not be
Exactly.
mayo,
The same
it
thing
might
for
be
pizza
mustard,
though.
it
You
might
can
be-
someone might get garlic sauce on their pizza. Someone might get different toppings
But
than
that's
we
not
would.
the, yeah, that's
the
not the original
margarita
pizza.
pizza was the first pizza ever made and accepted by a queen. So what happened was this guy and his wife. Yeah, listen, I looked the story
I
up.
know you did.
This guy and his wife. This queen was telling all the like cooks in town or whatever, bring me your best specialties. And so they brought her 3 pizzas, and she picked the one that was basil, cheese, and tomato sauce as her favorite, and that was considered the original
Right.
pizza.
That's what we're
So
saying.
Cheese, tomato sauce.
yeah, I was
and dough.
whether I'm right or wrong, I'll definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah, nah. That's,
but now I'm
that's
not
dope.
denying like the base ingredients of the pizza. But what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
nah,
So
but
what's the
look,
base ingredients of a sandwich though?
just bread, cheese, meat, and
No, not true. Peanut butter and jelly.
But I'm just saying, like in the same when we're talking about sandwiches,
Peanut butter and bananas.
I mean
That's
bread.
weird, but I
Then
mean, people
and
do it.
technically, if we're talking traditional, as long it's anything between 2 pieces of bread.
yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah,
that's a
anything
fact.
2 pieces. Yeah, if we're getting down to that,
If you add another piece of dough on top of a pizza, that's a sandwich.
that's a
now.
sandwich. You know what I'm
That's a sandwich
saying?
now.
Anything,
Anything with a top layer of bread and a bottom layer of bread qualifies as a sandwich. Yeah.
And if it, wonder what,
fact.
what
now if we
what
make a
makes
pizza
it,
sandwich, does it taste like a pizza or a sandwich?
what makes it a
and
sub
that's
and
proof
not a
that
sandwich.
sandwiches aren't traditional.
And that's proof that pizza has a flavor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
exactly.
What
That's
makes it-
the whole point?
What
just
makes it
settled
a
the debate
hoagie
right
and
there.
not a sandwich? Does it have to be longer and it has to be
Yeah.
more length
Length.
than width?
Bro,
Because it's a
so-
sub.
so
It's a
I
sub.
Moved, I moved here from
So
Detroit.
yeah, it would have to
I feel
be
like that's
longer.
still a
moved here from
sandwich. I feel like it doesn't
Detroit,
necessarily.
but
But
differ.
it's a hoagie. It's
But
a
it doesn't.
submarine
It's a
sandwich.
sandwich.
My aunt asked me,
Yeah,
she's
it's a
like,
submarine
she was like,
sandwich.
"You want a hoagie?" And I had no idea what she was talking about. I'm like, "I never had a hoagie. What's a hoagie?" She's like, "A hoagie? You never had a hoagie?" I'm like, "No." They bring in a hoagie. I'm like, "Oh yeah, I had a sub." Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had no idea, but I never heard it called a hoagie.
Yeah.
And so we started talking about that at work. Like, what's the different variations? Like, people call it a grinder or sub.
Yeah.
Um,
Nah,
so-
a grinder. People shouldn't be calling that.
No.
It's a type of hoagie.
No.
That's a type of sandwich like type shit. Like
Yeah, some parts are like on the
Yeah.
West Coast. They be calling
grinders don't even got no meat on them. Like, for the most part, they do.
Oh shit!
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. No fucking diddy, bro. No bullshit. And I'm not speaking on this shit no more. I'm done having this
What?
conversation,
What?
bro. I'm done having this conversation, bro. Nah,
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
I
saying
missed
that.
what y'all just did.
I'm
not
trying
saying
not to
nothing
die.
else,
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I was looking at you over there.
I'm
bro.
not saying nothing else, bro. It's cooked, bro.
I licked the blunt
I
with the
already
breathe in
embarrassed
and a
myself
piece of
on
wood.
camera. Y'all's
a
gonna have
piece
to
of
go back
fucking
and watch it
meat went
later.
down
Yo.
my throat.
I already embarrassed myself on camera, bro. I'm not the bull on grinder in town
Oh, okay,
either.
so
Just so
you
y'all
did
know.
it.
Like,
Okay. I thought you were saying one of us did a ditty.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I swallowed a piece of weed and almost died.
Yeah, but no, I mean the language is funny like that anyway, and that's why I was saying I think on one of my interviews like anytime you debate something you got to figure out the definition of what you're debating like
yeah.
so everybody's on the same course. Like my definition of something might be different.
Yeah,
than
you got a
yours.
different understanding of it.
Right, so we need to get like a base understanding of what the fuck we talking about. Like me and the homies were talking about industry planes. And I was like, all right, so let's define what an industry plane is before we
Yeah.
say so and so's an industry plane. What
Right.
does that mean to you? What does that mean to you? Because it might mean different things to everybody.
That's dude, ain't it?
Yes, sir, dude.
Like the other day when you asked, like the other day you asked about mixtapes. You asked,
told him,
you
I
asked
said,
this,
bro, nah, you
yeah.
just look like a dude, bro. Like no bullshit. Like that fits you.
What's crazy is his nickname is. I just find this fascinating. It's one of those like little life coincidences. His nickname is Dude. He looks like a young version of Dude, but he has never, and maybe you have never seen the movie The Big Lebowski to know who the fuck Dude is.
I'm familiar.
Caleb
I'm familiar
knows.
with the idea.
You know, all right. I don't know that.
I've
either.
never seen it though.
It is a great movie.
I've heard that. It's a cult classic.
Bro, you look like Grand Theft Auto's version of Jesus Christ, bro. Oh, funny shit.
So you look like Grand Theft Auto's version.
That's that nigga cheese and rice.
Jesus.
Chill.
That's Dude
That's
Christ.
Bro had the braids in the other day. He came and looked like White Iverson.
That's why
That's why I fuck with you, dude. He knew that was a joke.
Hey, man.
You know, I know some people who would have cried about that, man.
For real?
Oh bullshit, would have went home sobbing. Nah, I'm a hating ass nigga. Some more shit.
Y'all watch a lot of like the Jay and Silent Bob movies and shit.
I did when I was like real young, but
There was always an action figure. It was a Jesus action figure that would like get promoted throughout the movie in random spots. It was Buddy Christ.
Buddy Christ. No, I never seen them joints. Y'all know what I've been on though lately is that Naruto.
Yeah, how far are you?
All right, so I'm glad you asked that.
Yeah, it's that time. Check in.
They just got the fifth Okaki old girl. She just entered the scene. She in the Leaf Village. They just got her back to the Leaf Village to repair.
Bro, the thumper.
Yeah, she is, bro.
Nah, I said bro rolled up a thumper.
I
That was
But
you,
she
freaky
does.
man.
Yeah, she's
That was you, freaky man.
freaky
No,
man.
I thought
You just exposed yourself. You
No,
just
no,
exposed your.
Sunat
Yeah,
is
you was.
definitely one of
Yeah,
every
you was.
every anime lover. That's one of their top 5.
Yeah, she's hard for
Yeah, this nigga.
If I was on, I'd
He said, no, not at all. Not at all, boy.
But no, so I'm fucking with that shit right now, bro. That's where I'm at. She just got back. She's trying to help Rock Lee get back on.
So
his
you
shit.
watched the Triple Sonine fight?
Yeah.
Rock Lee's the best fighter on Naruto, bro.
No.
Yes, bro.
Rock
he don't
Lee
use
just
no
keep getting-
jutsu.
What you guys
Straight
into?
knuckles. You
Yeah.
can't get in the field with Rock Lee, bro. On no day.
No, because he's a
You
fictional
can't.
fucking
What you-
character.
I'll whoop him. I'll whoop him. That's the
If
difference.
we're going off of that, I'm just gonna be like Saitama. I'll just go fucking
Rock Lee
do
walking right
push-ups
now, he's
every
putting
day till
paws
my
on
hair falls
everybody,
out and then
bro.
punch a
Walked in here
fucking
right now,
planet.
bro, he's getting that shit done to him. All that little.
Bro, you don't, bro. If we knock Rock Lee out, he's still gonna get up, bro. Like
He's gonna have to keep doing that shit because I'm gonna keep putting.
in a
it
bars
I'm
across the
hitting
street,
Rock
he's
Lee
gonna
with a
see that
fucking
and be like,
ball
"Oh
bat,
yeah,
and
let
there
me
goes
get."
the end of that.
Like,
So I ain't get there. You ain't do no hard shit yet.
Yeah, you forget we live in a world
Yeah,
where
see,
we
do
don't
the
have
hard
to
shit.
rely on jutsu.
Nah.
You ain't watched the part where he whooped Gar's ass?
that's early.
That's when he got
Yeah,
hurt,
he got his arm and leg broke.
Yeah,
It's-
that's
he's
cool,
fighting
but you
niggas
see-
with superpowers,
see,
Marley.
he
He's
had
gonna
to
get
try to
hurt,
kill
bro.
him. Yeah, that was just a little tournament. He had to try to kill him, bro, because Rock Lee was giving him that shit.
These
he never
niggas got
seen that
real
before,
deal
bro.
superpowers,
You
bro.
never seen that before till that day. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying, bro. Nobody, you mean, you can't fuck with Brett. And Naruto's not even the best person on there, and that's his show.
Nah, hands down, one-on-one fights. Uchiha's excluded because in one-on-one fights, all they gotta do is fucking Sharingun somebody and put them
And
in a
one-on-one
genjutsu.
fights, the Chihas or the Saiyans, bro.
No, one-on-one fights.
What about Kakashi though? He got that shit on.
But that's what I mean. As outside of
stole the eye.
Sharingun users, Mike
He
Guy
got it, though.
hands down
Yeah, that's what I'm
wins
saying.
one-on-one
He's not-
against
he's not
anybody.
Uchiha, though.
And that's where Rock Lee's gonna whoop that ass too.
Mike
So you
Guy.
got to think on top of that.
Rock Lee's gonna whoop that ass
Wait
too. He's
till-
a prodigy
Y'all
of
ain't
him,
fucking
bro.
with,
Nah,
fucking
bro.
with Kakashi?
Nah, bro. Wait till
Yes,
the
he
end
is.
of
Yeah, wait till you
Shippuden.
see it.
Wait till the very end of Shippuden when they're in the big war and he fights Madara.
You said Guy ain't fucking with Kakashi.
Yeah, he's crazy.
As a Kakashi
know.
fan, bro,
Big Kakashi.
you don't know, bro. You
You
don't.
don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know,
Madara
bro.
comes out and just flat out tells him like, "You are
And
hands
hey,
down
hey.
the strongest."
And-
That
and
don't
you,
change nothing. No.
You get to see his background story. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
You get to see his background story the whole time he's fighting and shit.
Niggas
Saying
like
he's
you,
the
bro.
strongest don't mean
Niggas
shit.
like you, bro.
The
We talked
strongest
about
don't
this
mean
last
nothing.
week.
Can't
Like
help
I-
it, bro.
Yeah, but like I said, the strongest don't mean nothing when you got motherfuckers that'll just put you in a genjutsu.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? That's why I said it's outside of Sharingan
You
shit.
probably don't even know what genjutsu is yet.
No, yeah.
Definitely, yeah. For
Yeah, you watched whenever Itachi and Kisame came to the village and they fucking put
I
Itachi
want
put
pizza.
Kakashi and that shit and kept stabbing him.
I want some pizza now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did do genjutsu early as hell.
Mhm.
That nigga
That's why
strong.
Kakashi was
I ain't gonna
way
lie.
up. That's why I was
Itachi's
like,
strong as shit.
Yeah, they didn't know what they were gonna do with the Akatsuki. That's why they introduced him super early to see how people felt about him, and then didn't do shit really with him until after the time
Boruto?
skip.
BD.
No, wait
Terrible
until
anime.
Two Blue Vortex comes
Terrible
out.
anime. I fucking
terrible?
hate that
The,
shit, bro.
the first one
No
is
bullshit.
slow, but it's required for story building.
Okay,
I
they're just
li-
building characters.
When what they did was kind of like how they did Naruto. There was Boruto, the next generation, and then there's a time skip, and then there's Boruto 2 Blue Vortex. It's not in anime stages yet. It's still like in mangas. It's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. Look,
The shit that happens
this
is
this why I like
insane.
Naruto, cause the story actually makes sense and plays out. You see Naruto grow from
Yeah.
yay high to this big.
Up
His
until the
kids
ending.
actually grow up, type shit. You feel me? But it's like Goku and them. These niggas like these same fights. I was watching these in 2005, 6, 7. Like I was watching these same fights, so it's just getting reanimated. But I don't know. Just nothing can top Dragon Ball for me for anime, bro. I don't know why. I think it's just too
I fuck
nostalgic.
with- I mean, it might be because I'm new on it, but I feel like I fuck with Naruto a little bit more than Dragon Ball right now.
I'm a heavy Attack on Titan fan.
Honestly, if I had
Attack
to
on
pick
Titan shows you
one
that ain't nobody
anime,
safe.
if I had to pick one that I would say like that's what I'm a fan of. One Piece is my staple point, but honestly, Bleach.
Bleach is a good one.
Yeah, Bleach was
Bleach
tough.
Bleach
is
is a good one.
unreal.
I was watching that when I was younger. That shit was tough.
You knew
And
Inuyasha's
now that it's
another
the
one.
1,000-year Blood War, crazy.
I would say I'd give you Inuyasha. That's another good classic, John.
Yeah, Inuyasha was really good. The sequel was not good. They did like his daughter and Sesshomaru's daughter going to try to find them and all this shit. And it was not that good. But Inuyasha was really good. But it was one of those like we were young watching it, so it was amazing. But like to have like I would suggest you watch Inuyasha, but understand that the animation is a very, very early stage.
I was watching it when I was like 11.
Yeah,
bro.
you know what I mean? Like this
Like-
was out whenever it originally started airing when I was a child.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah, I
what
remember
mean?
when
So-
I first
It looked like some
when I
old
first
shit
started
or
watching
something.
Dragon
Yeah.
Ball. That shit was on VCR. The first time I ever
Mhm.
watched Dragon Ball, that shit was I was at my Uncle Bill's crib in
and
the
you're
basement.
probably talking before Z. You're talking Dragon Ball.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like young.
Yeah.
young
No,
Goku.
no, no. I ain't gonna lie.
Always
When I
Z.
very first watched it, he was fighting Boo. That was the first time I
Oh.
very first watched it. It was on tape. But
Man, that's late into the
he
series.
he had all the other tapes. That was just the one that we put in. Type shit. That was my first time ever seeing what it was. That was
Yeah.
just the only one we put in.
Y'all was just
So
fucking with shit.
when we seen
It's
that,
just crazy
my
that it was
dad had
that far
explained
into
to
the
us, like,
series already.
my dad had explained to me like, nah, you ain't supposed to watch this. You're supposed to watch these ones first. And then
Yeah.
we went and watched the other ones, and that's how I learned even what Dragon Ball Z was. But then it started coming on TV and shit. Well, it was already on TV. I just never knew what it was, and I wasn't staying up that late to watch it. So by then, it was on Adult Swim, I think.
Yeah, I was blessed enough as a child to
Toonami.
to start with Toonami.
Yeah, Toonami.
Yeah.
From the
That's what it
beginning, I got to watch the Raditz fight
Yeah.
all the way through every weekend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That and Yu-Gi-Oh too. I know people don't give a fuck about Yu-Gi-Oh no more, but
I knew.
I remembered every Saturday right after school. Boom, get home, watch Yu-Gi-Oh.
The only thing I ever got to watch and like watch it like for the first time, like in real time, and it was like on some cool shit was like whenever Gohan went Super Saiyan 2, because whenever I first
Against
watched
Cell.
whenever I first watched Dragon Ball and I watched the tapes, we watched the end of Z when he fought Boo, because I knew I already knew about a Super Saiyan 3 type shit, you know what I mean? And then we watched the beginning and in the first like the first Dragon Ball episode. So I'm lying. So whenever he fought Frieza and all of that first, that was when I watched like the first Super Saiyan, all of that. And then it got the Super Saiyan 2 and then 3. I only thing I knew was the end of the Boo arc. Like that was the only thing I had to a T that I knew was supposed to come up, but I just didn't know when it was coming up.
I remember when Z was over and everyone was wondering what was going to happen next, and this was before GT was announced.
Yeah.
Everyone thought it was going to be Dragon Ball AF, and look up Dragon Ball AF definitely, because the guy was going to write with Akira Toriyama, and I don't know what happened. Something ended up happening. He ended up making his own like fictional storyline and timeline of the Dragon Ball universe, and it's awesome. He sells the mangas. They're hard to come by, but they're amazing. But then they announced GT, and everyone was trying to figure out, because usually what happens is in order to start doing the trading cards and action figures and all that shit, they'll copyright the names before anything else gets told about. And so people, data miners, even back then, motherfuckers was looking around and find
The trademark.
GT, and they're wondering what is it, and it ended up being
Goku time.
that's people thought all kinds of wild shit back then, but it ended up being Grand Tour, which was Goku touring the universe to figure out all this bullshit with the Black Star Dragon
You know
Balls.
what GT means? Goku time. That's all that shit was.
And then we found out that Akira Toriyama was rushed into GT, and that's why it was so terrible. And
I don't think it was as big as a flop as like the community makes it seem, but I do think it was. You could tell it was rushed and it was unneeded. Like it was short lived. And didn't they have to put out like some extra episodes or something like that to tell certain pieces?
Yeah, but I think the reason why it was so negatively reviewed was how they kind of told the story of like the Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
Like by the end of GT, you're finding out that every time people make good wishes with the Dragon Balls, it builds up negative energy inside. And then they come to life and become evil dragons, and it kind of like ruined the whole mythology of Shenron and the Namekians.
I'm sure that's why they never like full on went and made it canon and shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It just kind of ruined so much about the Namekians. Now they're wondering, well, how can the Namekians, which back in Dragon Ball Z, they're able to make the Dragon Balls and they're able to do this and that. Why are they doing this if these evil dragons come out of them? And, you know, it kind of like put a damper on a lot of people's thoughts with Shenron.
I think we got good characters out of it. That's what I was saying.
Bebe Vegeta was dope.
Yeah.
Oob. Yeah, Oob was dope, but that's why they kept Oob.
Yeah. Even like the Super Saiyan 4 and shit. I feel like
they should have found a way to integrate that somewhere. Yeah. That was pretty cool. I liked seeing full-on teen Goten and Trunks.
Yeah,
like
facts.
That was pretty dope.
Facts. They definitely made
and they brought that back with the superhero movie, but it was dope to see.
It was just, I ain't gonna lie, it was just weird to me to see them in that movie and they wasn't doing shit. Like they did their little bit of shit, but it wasn't like they weren't as big as roles as I felt like they should have been.
Yeah, and we got to see Bra and Pan both growing up.
Yeah.
And Bra was Vegeta's daughter they ended up having, and then we had Pan. That was cool to see them not as babies, which Bra, I believe, ended up getting written out of Super. I don't even think Bra exists right now. There's all kind of wild shit. General Rildo was a cool idea, but it was kind of really just a...
How you feel about how Dama's going right now?
I like it. I gotta watch, I think it's tonight's episode, or it might be Saturday night's episode. Interesting. The way that they're doing, it's like, I'm trying to figure out if it's that Goku can't stay Super Saiyan over there for long, or if it's that he just doesn't feel like he needs that much power yet, because so far we've only seen it twice. One time he only went Super Saiyan for a split second, and it was for the energy burst to get people away from him. The second time was this last episode. He went Super Saiyan and fought for a little bit.
Yeah.
But for him being able to go blue and, you know, all this shit, it's like,
But you gotta think
There's
this
gotta
is
be-
right before then.
oh, yes, this is Boo Saga.
Yeah.
But even with Super Saiyan 3,
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
you know what I mean? There's curiosity because that realm is supposed to be full of.
If we don't get them as characters for Sparking Zero, they're tripping, bro.
Because they said that the demon realm is full of energy, and that's why the air is so dense and it's harder for him to fly. So it's not like spiritual energy isn't the problem for him. He can definitely harness enough power. But that's what makes me think that there's something else with it.
That last episode was funny as shit, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I was laughing watching that shit. And that shit was in Japanese. When they went and fought that Minotaur,
Mm-hmm.
he ain't even fight him. And then
Yeah.
He said, oh, it's a cow. He said, don't scare me like that. And nigga said, I'm not a cow, bro. He said, I'm walking on 2 legs and I'm big as hell. Cows ain't this big. This shit had me weak, bro. After he seen him fight Gloria, the nigga tried to run back in the cage.
Yeah,
talking
he was
about, "I
like,
already
yeah,
killed
you
something
know
big
what?
this morning." He said,
I'm
I'm gonna
out.
let y'all live. He said, I killed something big for breakfast already. That shit was funny as hell, though. I was watching that shit at like 2 in the morning. My girl kept waking up like, why you laughing? Like, bro, this shit, you can't understand that it's in Japanese.
Okay, so I just thought of something. I wonder if his problem is that whenever they turned him back into kids, it turned him like him as a kid.
I
Not
don't
necessarily just
think-
turn his body into a kid, but you
Like
know what I
his
mean?
mind and
Like,
everything.
I don't want to say mind, but like his training.
Oh, like he don't have all the powers he had,
Yeah, because like yeah, he can still fight obviously.
but he's not the same level.
But
Yeah.
yeah, but
Nah, but that wouldn't make sense for him to be able to go Super Saiyan at all then.
But if he already knows, and that's why Trunks and Goten were able to go Super Saiyan so easily as kids, if you already know the trigger, and that's how Vegeta taught Kaba, if you already know the trigger and you know what to look
Yeah,
for,
like Kaba said, I feel it in my back.
that's, yeah, but that's the tingling in his back, yeah. Or, you know, some people go off of rage. So once you know your trigger, it was probably easy for him to attempt going to Super Saiyan again. And that might be low-key unexplained why he only went Super Saiyan for a split second the first time. Maybe that was how Gohan did in the hyperbolic time chamber. Remember, he like goes Super Saiyan and then stops real quick because he used up all of his power instantly.
Hell yeah.
So that could have been that split second with Goku. He went Super Saiyan and then he couldn't control it in that moment, so he lost it. And then the second time, he was able to just enter it normally. So we'll have to see. I don't know if it'll progress from here that he'll do more, or if the Demon Realm just ain't
I think
worthy
when
of Super
Vegeta
Saiyan
pulls up,
3.
That's when niggas are gonna start figuring out what's really going on, cause he don't be letting shit slide.
Mm-hmm.
He not as dumb as Goku, so I think when he pull up, he gonna be on some like, nah, bro, I should have been here. Like, you feel me? Like,
I think by the end of it, we'll get Super Saiyan 3 Kid Vegeta.
you think?
Yeah, I do. I think that's going to be one of the big shockers, for lack of a better term.
Right.
Because we already know...
We need a Kid Vegito.
Yeah, that'd be dope too. Because we already know, even though GT's not necessarily canon to this story, we already know Goku can go Super Saiyan 3 as a kid.
Yeah.
You know, we've already seen that before. So I think he'll end up getting to that point, and then...
Yeah, cause we already got Kid Goku as Super Saiyan 3.
Yeah, so I think he'll end up showing Vegeta, because by the end of Dragon Ball Z, Vegeta still doesn't have a one-up on Goku, or even equal to. His equal to was going Majin.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I mean? So in Daima, they're going to have to give him some power-up, or else it's going to look way too much like Goku's super main
Outpowered,
character,
yeah.
perfect.
Yeah. That shit'll be tough for sure though.
Hell
I like how in Sparking Zero when you pick certain characters, it keeps the art styles like it has an art style for Super, art style for Z characters, all of them. So I think that's hard too. GT characters and everything.
So what are y'all thinking about the MasterCard?
I like that one.
Y'all swiping to buy it, or y'all
Yeah, I like the taste of it.
Yeah,
telling them decline?
Nah, that's some fire.
I give him a 13.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
12, 5, 13.
I give him a 13.
Yeah, I was thinking of 12. For
I
sure.
already know off of preference that that watermelon nerds in my head is an easy 14.5.
Right?
Yeah, but that's what I've been smoking on at the house. Like I tried all of them. That's what I enjoyed.
Are you gonna get a rating before we even get there for the one?
I have to.
That ain't right, bro. You're supposed to wait till the live stream.
Yeah, I watched this. I thought
Come
you
smoke
said
your
that.
weed with me then.
No, that ain't happening.
We all gonna make sacrifices here, darn it.
See, I had to. Hell yeah. I'll fuck with it. I give it a 12. Strong 12 for sure.
Hell yeah.
Did you rate it,
I
Caleb?
think I got some music on the way, man. I ain't gonna lie. I think
You rated it? Yeah, 13.
I ain't really been, yeah, me in a music type of mood, but I got a couple songs that's, I'll say like 80% done. So I think I'ma just say fucking and start dropping this music and shit, cause I'm not about to wait till I'm 30 and drop this shit. And I'll be fucking dropping music that's 5 years old. Don't have nothing else to rap about.
Yeah, you won't want to drop it at that point.
Yeah, exactly. We sitting there like, yeah, I'm tripping. Swear.
Yeah, you'll end up trashing your whole discography and just start doing R&B.
That's what happened before. I had music from 2020. I'm like, nigga, that shit was 4 years ago.
Drop
I'm
the Guns
not
N'
dropping
Cash
that.
video, man.
I gotta reshoot that vid, but it's cool because I'll talk to my peoples and shit. I'm about to have all my peoples pull up. It just be hard to get a group of people in one setting
Yeah.
and have them all wanting to shoot and be ready to be in a music video and shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's the one thing I say about being down here is like it's definitely hard to pull a crowd together anymore to have them all be together. My fault. To have them all be together for a music video and shit. Because last year, or not last year, but like 2021, 2020, niggas was outside. You say music video, everybody wants to be in that joint. Like, you feel me? But nah, it don't be like that too much.
They lost the nostalgia. It don't feel the same.
Yeah.
So Marley, I'll ask you while we got you here and it's not your show. What do you think of the progression of your show? I mean,
My show?
yeah, I mean you've been doing it for what tomorrow is like episode 74 or 75?
I think.
That's a long ass time.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know if I can speak on the progression per se.
Is there anything you would like to see improved or upgraded? As you know what I mean, like this is also
Like what type
part of your
goals do you have?
space. Yeah, this is also part of your
Or
space.
marks
Is
you
there
have?
anything that you would be interested in having or changing or?
It's hard for me to say that, bro, because I'm like an individual who's like super just grateful for things that I have. Like I don't want for nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and the fact that I can do a show and have 75 episodes is a blessing to me. You know what I mean? So the fact that like I couldn't think of it on a way, especially like this being put on the spot. I couldn't think of it in those terms. And anything like that, I would want to be like a conversation, like a real ass conversation to be had. But
I'm just thinking, you know, it's going to be a new year coming up.
yeah,
Obviously, we're going to have some new things going on. Or
yeah, man. I honestly would like to do like a freestyle at the end, like get cats on beats and have them do like some freestyles.
yeah, we'll have to.
Hell yeah, that'd be
I
fun,
kind
bro.
of wanted to get. I kind of didn't want to do that, also because so many other motherfuckers do that shit. But
Did you see the legit Apple adapter we got you?
Yeah, he brought a legit one.
Dope.
Um,
That'd be clutch. But I didn't want to like model off of other things. But I'm such a hip hop head, bro, and I just
Yeah.
love that aspect of hip hop so much. Like
Yeah,
I think
for sure.
it's a crime that we haven't all the dope individuals we have in here. We haven't had them display their talents in that way.
Yeah, I
That's why we
think-
try to play the music.
I think we reach out to a producer and we get like 4 or 5 different beats made for us, just because some people don't rap the same
Yeah, yeah.
BPM or just genre. And then whenever we have our interviews right beforehand, we
Talk to them, discuss what they
let
want
it
to do.
pick,
Yeah,
let
yeah.
them pick through. These are the couple
Even if
beats
that's
we
what they
got.
want to be on too. But yeah, man, that's the only thing that I really can think of as far as like change that I've been contemplating or thinking about. It's really just adding that element to it more to. But I'm grateful, bro. Like I think it's a beautiful thing that we're able to say we're going to be on episode 75 tomorrow. I think that's incredible within itself. This is one of the things that I kind of visualized for a long time, and it manifested itself to be what it is. And I think it's dope that individuals come here to see us from all over. You know what I mean? We had Millie Banks from California come here
Yeah.
to rock with us. So I think that's dope that people want to be on the show. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, that's a
when,
fact.
when individuals reach out to me or I reach out to individuals and they're like, oh yeah, I'm familiar, or they say they want to be a part of the show, I always think that's a blessing to me. And I'm always grateful for those opportunities, and that's why I'm always grateful for anyone who comes on and decides to be a part of it, bro. So I'm just at this point, I mean, that's just how I live my life, bro, and gratitude. And this is just another part of that gratitude is the fact that we're able to do what we're doing. Like this is dope, bro. You know how many people want to do what we're doing, think about doing what we're doing, and can't accomplish this because they don't have the means or the know-how or whatever. And you know, we do it with ease.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So for me, I'm just grateful that Marley State of Mind is the world's dopest.
I'm just reminiscing on the
That's a fact, man.
reminiscing on the fact that we went from like 200-300 viewers to, well, I'm just even meaning like after a couple weeks what we see as the views to like your last two are at 11K and 8.6K.
Yeah, that's wild. I ain't know that.
You know what I mean? We've racked up 1,600 watch hours in the last 30 days, 28 days.
Yeah, man. No, like I said, I'm just grateful for the artists that come on here, man, and spend their time with us. Like I said, it's anytime I say, well, not anytime, but a lot of times when I say to people like, or send them our location, they're like, man, that's a stretch. But most of the time, none of them don't say no for that reason. You know what I mean? And I think that's dope that they want to be a part of it that much. I got a couple people coming on soon that I'm really excited about. Man.
Yeah.
I don't never like to say anything about it too prematurely because things happen as to.
Yeah, I know you told me about I think one of them.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be fire. But he's definitely a super producer. You know what I mean? And he produced like a lot of classic joints, man. That y'all.
You've heard him. You danced to him.
Yeah, for sure.
Your auntie probably shaked her ass to him at a party.
For sure. So I think that's fire, bro. And I'm just like I said, I think it's great that we have a space that we're able to do this in.
Give me the nigga that made Thriller in here.
He's dead, bro.
Oh shit. Well, this
He
over
just
then.
Quincy Jones just passed, man. Rest in peace to Quincy Jones, man.
This over then, man. Shit, man.
What about you with the mic drops?
You gonna be excited? You gonna be
What
excited
about
when
it?
you see who I'm talking about too? I'm gonna tell you off camera.
Don't get me started, man.
What updates would you like to see? I know it's only been short time period, so there's not much to like go off of.
2 months.
Went crazy.
Yeah, I don't even know. I definitely had to really sit back and look at it like I don't want to say like it's something that like I just started because we definitely all came up with that idea sitting here together and we all make it happen together too. Like it ain't like I'm just doing this shit or
But you took the reins,
whatever.
So, like, really
But yeah.
took charge with that shit.
Yeah, definitely. Like I definitely had to sit back and look at this shit. Like just as much as this is Dino Jim's video going crazy, this is my video too, type shit. You feel me? So I was definitely looking at that shit like, nah, that's.
Yeah,
That's
anytime
tough.
I mention it, I'm like, yeah, like it's a part of like our network, but it's your thing.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I
a
mean?
fact.
Like it's
Your baby, yeah.
But definitely, I don't even know what to really ask for besides for just people to watch the videos longer. Like that's it. And our percentage went up. We was at like people were watching like 23% of the video, now it's like 41% or some shit like
44.
that. So yeah, definitely like I ain't pretty much too much asking for nothing. I just be trying to just be quiet and chill and let this shit do what it do, and then see what we can make out of this shit. Cause I know that here soon, this shit gonna start going. It's gonna start being people hitting us up, asking us how quick we could get them in here and shit like that. And I already got mad people asking me that, but the problem be the money be the problem. People hear a couple dollars, and if you don't want to spend $200 to get your name out somewhere, bro, that shit just don't make no sense to me. But at the end of the day, I understand some people will be less fortunate and don't be having it sometimes. So I ain't tripping off of that. And I'd be willing to work with anybody, especially if I fuck with you. We could do something off the strength.
Yeah,
So-
sometimes all it takes is a genuine conversation.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that's one thing that we have spoke about before is like some people that get a charge or get charged or, charge people or whatever. You fuck with them enough. It's not that they're doing it for free for you specifically. It's more so like, yo, I fuck with you. Of course I'll do that.
It's off the
Yeah.
strength.
You know what I mean? It's no longer a transaction. It's more so like bro, you don't even have to ask me that.
Yeah,
like,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
so it's that, and that's the thing is a lot of people, I'm not saying that music isn't business because a lot of people make their money off of music, but
It goes back to that word though, traditional.
Yeah.
Like it's not a traditional business.
yeah, and a lot of people treat it way too much like not necessarily their clothing, but their demeanor is too suit and tie about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everything, I got to make sure this is figured out and that's figured out. And then, like, sometimes things get misconstrued where, yes, for certain situations, artists should be paid. In certain situations, the venue gets paid. You know what I mean? It's a rough
It should all be
situation.
mutually beneficial though. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like if I'm paying to do a show, it should be an investment. It shouldn't just be me paying to do a
Yeah.
show. I should expect to get something in return, whether I'm selling merch and I can recoup my money in that way, whether I'm
Mhm.
getting exposed to a different audience
Yeah.
and I'm recouping my money that way. And it's vice versa. If I'm paying someone to do a show, it should be because you can pull in a crowd and
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna get my money
But
back
that's
in
where it becomes misconstrued because a lot of like the newer artists will see that other people are getting paid for walkthroughs and getting
Right.
paid for meet and greets and getting paid for this,
They
so
think
they
that's how
just
it works.
expect that
Yeah.
that's what it
Yeah.
is.
You
And
gotta
in
get your
reality-
feet in the mud first, bro.
Yeah, until
It's a business.
until
shit.
you're getting
And
cut.
that's why I was cool with taking the 10 to 15 free open slots that I had and just letting people come in and see what this shit's like. Because no bullshit, bro. You can't get on a lot of platforms around here and do 8K, do 10K, do 11K. So when you see that our platform's doing that and I'm doing half of these videos off the strength, more than half of these videos off the strength, it'd be like, you would think people would want to be like, yo, let me spend this couple dollars, bro, so 11,000 people can see my video. Like, you
Right.
feel me? Like,
And we
and,
got
and
hella subscribers.
yeah.
Too, so you know
it's
out
gonna
there,
get
bro.
seen, and that's the thing about it. That's I just be feeling like people
Don't
around
value-
here don't,
value.
yeah, and they don't really see what you're trying to do until everybody else seen it already. Like
100%, bro.
once everybody else is rooting you on and shit. Like if we had somebody crazy hit me up and come down here and get in here, man, bro,
Everybody
people would be
involved.
paying and pal be rich in a week, bro. How many people's gonna want to get in here after that? Like, but the thing about me is, bro, I'm humble and I don't have no problem with starting from the bottom and working my way up. So I don't care about. I told bro when I first came here, like, bro, we're gonna make some shit happen.
We've
bro.
been doing it. We're gonna keep doing it.
It's a fact.
You know what I mean? It's the same. We come here every day with the same goal in mind. It ain't gonna change.
With that being said, man, if y'all an artist, reach out to that boy Cam, man.
Real shit, bro. That's a fact, bro.
Let
The
him turn
vids
you
is
up, man.
200.
Not only the mic drops, but you know the boy shooting videos and all that for
Everything.
y'all, man. Get
Everything.
with 'em.
I cut
And
hair,
somebody,
all
please.
that type of shit, bro. I give you a lineup and shoot the music video.
Right. You get the full services, and we'll throw in an interview if you ain't already been a part of that.
You feel me?
Hey, throw that in there.
I'm saying, real shit.
Show 'em
That shit'll
the,
really get
We'll
you.
give you a whole turn-up
You know what I
package.
mean, for a small fee too.
Right.
Like that's the thing about it. Like like I ain't even gonna fake. You can't go to anybody else and get a $200 music video. Like,
Right.
you mean like people paying for them on the radar slots and them from the block videos and shit like that. They're paying money for them
Goddamn.
Jones. Like they ain't paying no $200 for that type
Yeah,
of shit.
you
But
need help?
I know what the market is around here. I know. You mean I ain't even
That's
gonna
'cause
fake.
you was-
Motherfuckers around here be having it.
I
They
knew
just don't.
the-
They just don't want to spend it. They don't be
Reverse.
knowing what
I
it's
go
worth
like
to
this.
spend
They
it.
be spending that on their
And then I
blood,
just
bro.
pull it over.
Exactly.
They spend that on
That's
their
how I
blood.
know niggas got it. Cause I spent at least at least 500 a week on weed, bro. So I know niggas got it to spend on the vid, bro.
Got that watermelon
It's a
nerds.
fact.
Ooh, look out.
That's my shit too. I'm telling you.
You excited for this one? Huh?
I love it. So far, that's one of my top 5s.
Damn.
Top 3s. I put in the top
You
3.
shouldn't speak about it in that way. Now we're gonna be expecting something. At least I'm gonna be expecting
Yeah,
something.
it better
bro.
get wild.
Yeah, but this way, if it doesn't hit that crazy for y'all, then it's still like a legit, honest review.
That's
You
a
know how
fact.
that be though. Like somebody say like, "Oh, that shit's good as fuck, bro." You
Yeah,
watch that shit, you be expecting
Oh,
something
man.
great.
It is.
See, man, look.
it can't be that good.
You feel me?
Telling you.
He
You
said,
setting
"That's
yourself
my
up
shit
for
right
failure.
there." That's Percy.
Yeah. That's why I was saying it to myself the other day. I was like, this is probably going to be the zip I just keep for myself.
Yeah, it's personal. Stingy bitch. I ain't gonna lie, definitely. That shit smelling a little twingy.
I ain't gonna lie. Can't even lie. This packaging's top notch though. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, they be doing it.
Yeah, I've been following CaliPlug for a long time.
Check this one out, bro.
And he was one of the
I
very
seen this
few
over
that
there.
I
Oh shit! I thought this was the real.
just couldn't
Oh hell no!
get a hold of him.
Hell no, bro! I thought this was a drink. I thought it was one of them infused dips.
Yeah, nah.
This is some other shit.
It's infused.
Yeah, it's infused alright.
We gonna try some of that out too?
I was gonna put some in the air, bro, but I don't think it can compete with that.
I don't know.
I ain't even gonna lie, I don't think it can compete. So I don't want to put my bud up and then everybody.
He said we not doing that.
Rather
You
just,
know, you about to talk shit on my bud the rest of the
I'd rather
podcast.
because the packaging better. I blew y'all out in the package. I blew y'all out in the packaging, you mean? But it don't smoke like these don't smoke. Oh my
Ooh.
God, that's a 10, bro.
That's a
That's
10.
That's a 10, bro.
It's a 10.
Y'all seen that live on camera?
That's like
Y'all seen
his
that
second
live?
one ever.
Damn, that ain't a 10, but that's like a 9.7.
It's like a 9. Yeah, I give it like a. I give it like a 9. Just
got
because it's
silver in the
backwards.
Olympics.
It's backwards and it's on top of the other one. I still give you a 9 because you did make it.
Yeah, that's definitely silver in the Olympics, fighting for gold.
I ain't gonna fake. That was, I mean, I just made second place
No, I'd say he was fighting for
first.
type shit.
Fighting for first.
You just barely missed
Come on,
first.
bro. We gonna show him this one time,
Yeah,
bro.
show 'em the packaging.
Just for the
Can
one
I
time.
get a one time?
Just for the one time, bro. And it came with a lighter.
Yeah, that's when you started telling me that shit is what killed me.
What the fuck? Somebody got the oils, the essential oils.
I need that.
Somebody got them essential oils.
You seen that on camera too? Yes, I did.
Whomever it is.
Came with the
He
lighter.
said, "Don't tell my mammy."
I mean, I gotta show him the top, bro. That's that Yamina, bro. Y'all don't know nothing about that Yamina. That's real Zay. I'm talking about. And it came with a lighter.
That's the selling point.
Damn with the lighter.
That is a good selling point.
That's what I said. I told him, I said, bro, you tell niggas you get a lighter with the AFI, you gonna kill him out here.
The
bro.
only
I'm
way
telling
that
you.
it could get better is if it came with a backwood also, but then you gotta deal with the backwood being stale.
Yeah, facts. Unless you got singles.
It's
You want, like,
expensive.
The whole pack.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it's
hit him with the
expensive.
whole smoker pack.
Yeah, you on. Cop and go.
Yeah, he snapped with this one. Fruitopia, y'all went crazy, man.
What y'all listening to right now? What y'all be listening to?
Fuck Kendrick. We gonna start there.
You ain't fucking with him?
That's what I'm on, bro.
You don't like
Yeah, between
I ain't
Kendrick.
gonna lie, this what I'm on. Drake, you are soft as hell, bro.
Oh,
This nigga said a cease and desist was for bitches and then sued this nigga. Yo, you are a hoe, bro. Let's start there, bro. Let's start there. What did X say about him? What did X call him?
Ain't the way that nigga talk. Ain't the way that he walk.
He
Oh,
said
you
a
talking
bunch
about
of-
the other ex.
I don't know.
I'm thinking of DMX.
Yeah, nah, I'm talking about
He called him all kinds of shit.
Yeah, I'm on that type of time.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Drake or Kendrick at this point.
You're not a fan of Kendrick either?
No, I feel like this whole thing's dragging too much.
Well, they for real don't like each other, bro. That's why it's dragging. Like it's not just it's not.
Yeah,
just a
this
rap
ain't no
thing.
industry beef.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
niggas.
No,
really
I
don't like each
understand
other.
that. I understand that, but I mean, it's like,
Like, so what, bro? This nigga called you. Like,
yeah,
I ain't
at
gonna
some
lie.
point,
That's outlandish
gives
to,
a
to
fuck?
falsely accuse somebody of being a child predator. But at the same time, when you're rap beefing, you gotta be expecting them to say anything,
You can say
bro.
anything, yeah.
Yeah, like, you feel me?
It's
So,
a rap beef. Ain't no rules to that shit, bro.
yeah, so, I mean,
Ain't no rules to that shit.
he hitting for defamation of character.
I'll tell you this though, Kendrick definitely owed Drake one because cracked the code. That GNX album was nothing but They Not Like Us EP. I fuck with it though.
No, that shit's
don't get me
fire.
wrong, it's hard.
I don't even
What
look
you
at it
think
as.
about Kendrick mentioning Wayne.
I
He keeping it real.
and I don't even look at that as in the aspect of he mentioned him, but did he diss him? No.
What was specifically
I
said?
don't think he dissed him. I
He
think
said
keeping
that-
it real.
He essentially said that.
He said my hard work.
He said his hard work let Lil Wayne down.
Lil Wayne
He
down.
that's not a diss. That's essentially if niggas are mad at him for that, they got to be mad at J. Cole for the song "Let Nas Down."
No, it's not the same.
It's
I've
in
heard people
in my
say that, but
eyes.
it's not the same
In my
thing.
eyes, it is though, because like, what's the difference between in my take on Wayne? My take on Wayne's situation is, brother, you have your own day, you have your own day in your city. You have the first ever star on the Walk of Fame they created.
Like, why is you mad because that nigga accomplished
See,
something?
I don't
You should be rooting him on.
I feel like it's not necessarily hating, it's Wayne being greedy. It's like, brother, like I said, like you got your own day, you got the key to the city, you got the first star on the New Orleans Walk of Fame, you got your own festival. Yeah, why like I
That's
want
what this smoke was about.
I want the Super
Bowl.
I want the
John.
Super Bowl.
remember
I
now.
should have got the Super Bowl because it's in New Orleans. Like, brother,
no, but he should have.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. If the Super Bowl was in Uniontown, PA, nigga, you would want it.
I'm not from town.
No, but it would
You
be.
know what I'm
You know
saying,
what
nigga.
saying, though, yeah.
But even then, even if it was from Mason
If
Town,
you're
brother,
in
like,
Lil Wayne's shoes, where you're one of the biggest
said even if it was
artists
from
to
his
ever
town,
come
brother.
out of that town, and then the Super Bowl comes to your town, and you don't even get asked to get the fuck out of here.
No, this is the thing though. Like, this ain't the first.
I just don't see like
this ain't
like
the
I
first
just
Super
look at
Bowl
that.
in
You're
New
nigga, you're
Orleans.
being
Let's start with
greedy.
that. This ain't the first Super Bowl in New Orleans since Wayne's been
Yeah.
a rapper. Like,
That's what I'm
why are
saying.
you mad about this one? That's why I said it's some.
He's
hate
mad.
shit.
He's
Yeah,
mad.
that's
Jay
why
Z
I
did
said
it.
it's some hate
That's
shit.
what I see it is. He's mad. Jay Z did it
Yeah, but why though?
because they had their initial issues as well.
Yeah, but Jay Z paid Lil Wayne's taxes. Like, they really don't have any problems, bro. Like, Jay Z and Wayne are cool.
Mhm.
If anything, he might be hurt for that reason.
If
but
you
nonetheless,
debunk that, if that's the
it was-
debunk, then
it
I
was
don't. Then
Kendrick's year. Why wouldn't you give it to Kendrick? Like, he's the hottest artist out right now. You should want to
Yeah.
give it to the hottest artist that's out right now. When they gave it to Michael Jackson, it was because Mike was that dude. You know what I mean? Wayne, and don't get me wrong, I'm a big ass Wayne fan. He's my top.
no,
five.
yeah, like
He's my top five. You know what I mean? So I preference it with that, like, first off. But
I was listening to him earlier.
yeah, but Kendrick selling tickets, bro. That's what it's about.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Kendrick selling tickets.
It was a brand decision. It wasn't necessarily
Why
a
they
beat.
acting like one nigga performs at the Super Bowl?
Right.
That's my thing.
They
I'd
could
have threw.
bring Wayne out for. I
Yeah,
mean, I
throw
wouldn't be
throw
surprised
three of
if
them
he
niggas on the
did.
card, nigga, and watch how
Wouldn't be
crazy
surprised
that
if he
shit
come
go.
out there.
That's a fact. I heard that's when the beef's supposed to stop. I heard Kendrick's supposed to bring Drake out.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
That's
That'd
what
be
they
funny
said.
as hell. Right
That's what
after
they
They Not
said.
Like Us go off,
Facts.
Drake pop out. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think it's real beef with Wayne and Kendrick.
No, there ain't.
But I think just Wayne's on some hate and shit. Like, why is you mad? Like, congratulate that man. And that's what Kendrick was saying in the song. He's like, Nas the only one to congratulate him.
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
everybody else is on some hate and shit. And that's real. Like, why is y'all? And that's the problem with the black community in general. Is like, we don't unify. Like, we don't.
Yeah,
Like, we see
that's a
somebody
fact.
doing, we be on some crab in a
On
in
some
a
hate and
bucket
shit.
mentality. Like, oh, that nigga's on, I can't be on now. Nigga, get the Super Bowl next year.
Yeah,
Like,
fact.
why is you mad?
That's motivation.
Yeah, that's motivation. That's the only reason I don't really rock with the vibes. You know what I mean? Like, why is you mad at that man for being successful? And that's what Kendrick said. my hard work has let Lil Wayne down. That's why I don't think it's really a diss. It's just an observation.
And then Wayne's on Twitter talking about what the fuck I do. Nothing. That's the craziest part. Nothing. You didn't do anything. Like
But this is the thing niggas gotta understand about a dude like Wayne too. Like he's been richer longer than he's been poor. Like this nigga's really a spoiled brat for real. You feel me? Like he's a rich kid. Like he came up, he was famous at the age of 12, 13.
That's a crazy take.
Cause it's a real like.
It's real. It's real.
Like
In the aspect of age, it's real. Yes, absolutely.
Longer than he's been
That nigga's rich. He got rich at fucking 15, 16.
So that's all he knows. So everything's just been like he gets whatever he wants, and he's used to that type lifestyle. So something like this is my city. This should be my time to shine. He feels like he really feels entitled to that shit, bro.
Nah, that's a fact.
Yo, Marley be podding for real, bro. Marley be in here podding for
To some
real.
extent, though, I feel like he should feel that way, though. Only about the Super Bowl thing, because he is probably the biggest artist to come out of there, outside of maybe.
Nah, but
Boosie.
if this ain't the first Super Bowl in New Orleans, then yeah, I don't know why he's tweaking. You feel me? I ain't gonna fake.
That's all I'm saying.
I feel like he
Yeah,
just
but
wants it now
did he
because
get on the
Drake is
Super
his
Bowl
little
last
homie.
time it was there?
Drake is his little bro.
It's either greed or like Marley said, he's just
he might
hating.
have been.
That's all it could be. That's money that should be in my pocket, or like
When was the last Super Bowl in New Orleans?
if it's anything between before 99 to 2000, it don't matter. Like his whole arguments are relevant.
2013. Nigga, that's prime Wayne. So
Yeah.
why wasn't you mad?
Yeah, that's a Millie Wayne. What do you like?
Real shit.
Who performed at that Super Bowl? Who performed?
Probably Wayne.
If he performed at it, then,
Beyonce. Why wasn't he mad at Beyonce?
Because he's not allowed to be.
Because he's not allowed to straight up.
the Beehive will fuck him up.
You feel me though?
Not even.
That's
so
crazy.
that's my
That is
point.
crazy that you're
That's
not
my-
allowed to be mad at her.
That's
Like
my
that's
point,
like
though, like, so
Jay Z
you're not-
cheated
you're
on her
not
and she
mad.
went famous and she went triple famous after that.
Yeah, she did.
made an
Jay-Z
album off
cheated
it.
on her.
Made an album off it. Went platinum.
You
Like,
did some snake shit to her and she straight shitted on you. Nigga.
sister beat the shit out you in the elevator.
Yeah,
Like,
but I mean, isn't that how Taylor Swift has made all her money?
Nah, Taylor Swift
She gets with dudes, breaks up with them, and then writes,
paints him to be a piece of shit.
No, Kanye
Yeah.
put her on with
that's
that.
the capitalist dream girl.
Took the mic from her.
Yeah.
That's
That
capitalism.
turned her whole career up. And that gave her a whole different type of crowd too.
Listen, that's
Did you see what just
capitalism's
happened
dream
to
girl
her?
right there, brother.
Knocking out that.
That's
what
money.
you talking about?
Anywhere she
no,
goes,
no, with
money.
Taylor Swift. I forget who it was. She just did like a campaign with somebody or something. She won some kind of award, and they posted up a fucking small video clip.
But Kanye snatching a joint from her.
No, and it accidentally was a video clip of someone showing a Taylor Swift, and this was on like a major thing. It was a video clip of someone showing a Taylor Swift, one of those wax dolls for a wax museum,
Yeah.
and it didn't have a top on or anything.
What? Oh, that's crazy.
So it was just like looking pretty much like they was just showing Taylor Swift butt naked.
That's wild.
I gotta find it now. I seen it
Nigga
this
got
morning.
fired the next day.
Oh, so much trouble.
He got fired the next day. What is you doing? What is you doing?
I forget what I was about to say.
I remember 2K.
Billboard. It was on Billboard.
Oh, that's huge. Yeah.
I remember 2K tweeted and said, fuck niggas, but said the hard ER one time. And everybody was tweaking for like a whole like 2-3 hours. That shit was up for like 3 hours, and then they finally got on there and was like, yeah, our account was hacked. We just got our account back.
You know that shit was hacked, though. Ain't no way.
No bullshit. They just
way.
tweeted that shit and that's all it was. That's all it was. There wasn't no emojis, no.
Imagine
no
being
other,
Imagine being the 2K social media manager.
Imagine
Like,
You're probably sitting there like, oh my god.
yeah, he's just sitting there like, bro.
imagine running 2K. You mad at home. Mad as
Hell
fuck.
yeah.
What are y'all doing? That's our whole.
Yeah, so you know
clientele.
that's everybody that plays
Yeah,
the game.
That's our whole clientele, my nigga.
Right? We made this for them. Why would you say that?
Hey, look, no
Like-
funny shit, bro.
like-
No funny shit, bro. There's a green animation on 2K, bro. It makes it sound whenever you get a perfect release on your jumper, and it goes skibbity pop pop, right? Me and my boy Terrence got that noise on our game. we're tweaking on these niggas on twos last night, bro, whooping their ass, bro. But every time we shot the ball, we was just saying skippity pop pop instead of letting the game say it. Bro, the nigga we was versing must have had enough. Cuz turn his mic on. He's like skippity pop pop. Nigga started tweaking. I'm like, yo, this nigga is wild, bro. He started tweaking on us the whole time. Then he made a shot and his shit was like a whistle. So he just whistled the whole game, bro. Me and Terrence on there crying, bro. Funniest nigga I ever ran into on 2K. I ain't gonna fake, bro. Anybody else you get on there, they be mad enough to argue with you. Start telling you, fuck your mama, you sound white.
Oh yeah, bro.
type of
There's
shit.
in the game I was playing earlier when you called me.
Yeah.
I've met some treacherous people on there, brother.
I hate when they tell me I sound white because I be
Bro.
like, bro, I'll show you some people that
Like-
sound white, bro. Like I'm telling you.
You see, like teammates.
Find that to be offensive?
The only thing on that
Not
game,
even really offensive because they be telling me, nigga, it's not the shit you're saying, it's your voice.
Yeah.
So it do be offensive actually. So that's when I be getting irritated because they be like, nigga, stop saying that. You're not black. That's how they be. And I be like, bro, nigga, I'm black. I'm telling you,
I
I'm
hate
black.
that. Niggas join my
me?
Discord and then I say nigga, whoa. I'm like, shut
I
up.
be telling
Like,
you,
I'm
nigga,
like-
I'm black, bro. Don't you mean I'm telling you, and I will slap the
He
shit
said,
out of
actually, I don't think that you're black.
Yeah, nah, for real. That's how it be.
Now you have me curious.
That's how it be. The dudes on there like, oh, I'll never let you talk to me like that, white boy. He's like, I'll punch you in your forehead.
I ain't gonna lie to you,
I'm
Cam.
like, bro,
no,
stop
no
talking to me
racist
like
shit. I'd never think you're a white person, bro.
that. Bro, I'm telling you,
Bro,
bro.
that
Like,
just be regional shit though, bro. Like if you go down south, like to Georgia, like a deep part of Atlanta.
I
or some
told him,
shit,
I told him, I
niggas
said,
like,
bitch,
oh,
I'm
You
from
sound
the
like a
country.
white. You sound like a white nigga from like deep
Yeah.
Texas, deep at like
you
deep
sound
Georgia.
college,
I'm
like,
telling you, bro. I told him, I said, bitch, I'm from the country. Like, I can't, I don't know what you want me to say, nigga, but I'm black.
yeah,
And
it's
I don't
just
have to
dialect,
prove that
bro.
to nobody.
Yeah. It's just
Real
dialect.
shit. Especially not no 40-year-old ass nigga still trying to play 2K. I start getting on his ass after that. He's like, you mad? I'm like, nah, nigga, you mad. You're 40, nigga. He's like, bro, you get no. He's listening to R&B. I'm like, turn that R&B off. He talking about, nigga, my bitch listening to that. Nigga, you don't get no guts. I'm like, this little nigga
That's nasty.
crazy. Like, real shit.
No guts is nasty.
Swear I told him, I said, he said, you white. I said, and you a bitch. And he said, all right. I said, nigga, I'm not white. Nigga, he said, all right. So he said, I guess we both got some things wrong. I said, nah, nigga, I ain't wrong. You 40. He said, I'm not 40. I said, you at least 38. He said, okay, but I'm not 40. I start dying. I'm like, yeah, nigga. That's how I knew I was on his ass.
38 and a half, damn it.
He's like, well, yeah. but-
That's how I knew I was on his ass. Because after that, he didn't even want to argue no more. That's when he started saying shit like, oh, nigga, you don't get no guts, little nigga.
On the game I was playing earlier, the only people you can hear are your teammates, right? And 90% of the time, there's 5 of us. So, like, we already all hear each other.
Yeah.
So we talk shit through the chat. Like, there's, like, team chat and then all chat, like,
Yeah.
game chat. Bro, I met some creative-ass niggas on that game, bro.
Yeah, no
Like,
bullshit.
If you say the N-word in any variation, no matter how you spell it, you could spell it N-G-A-S. They're gonna be like, hey, watch your mouth. Bro,
Shit.
I've seen niggas that were using forward slash and backward slash to make the N and then would just spell iggers. Like, bro, I remember the first time I seen that shit.
Why you going to those extremes?
Yo,
Bro,
that's-
I remember, bro,
that's the shit that be
Marlon. I
happening
remember the
to
first
me,
time I
bro.
ever seen that shit. I went in the chat and I said, "I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's the most creative shit I've ever seen." Like,
Bro, look, I was on Call of Duty one time, bro. Nigga told me, he said, shut your black ass up. He said, nigga, shut your black ass up, nigga, rah, whatever. Bro, how do you know I'm black though? He's like, bro, I can hear you. I'm like, bro, what you mean? He's like, bro, I could tell you're black, bro. I know what a nigger sounds like. I'm like, yo, he is wild, bro. No bullshit, bro.
White dude.
No bullshit. You get on the game, bro. You don't even have to be black. I know there's been a full party of white kids calling each other that all game.
Half and half arguing.
Yeah, exactly. Telling each other, dude, you're black, you're black, you're black.
Mhm.
I'm telling you, bro. I know
I go
there's
through it
that type
anytime
of
somebody new comes
Yeah.
along.
Now we're not gonna blaze over the fact that Caleb said I sound like a white dude from Texas.
shit.
He said I sound like a slave.
He
man.
definitely
That's
did.
just-
No, I didn't say
I
that. I
don't-
didn't say that.
I don't think that you have.
Sound like
the,
a white dude sells cars. Look, you sound like you sell Buicks.
I was gonna say you.
Goddamn.
You definitely are not Hank Hill.
That's good. What do you mean? The new Buicks are nice. What do you mean?
Yeah, no, you right.
I don't think you're Hank Hill.
You don't think that's what I'm saying? Hank Hill type.
No, you ain't out there selling propane. You ain't in the oil industry or nothing like that.
I don't even give a fuck.
But you make good money.
You can say I sound like whatever. At the end of the day, and that's the beauty of like just age and wisdom, bro. Like once you know yourself, like it don't matter what nobody.
You sound like you'd be like the
need to
weather
apply
person on like a
for
radio
The
broadcast.
person that does
Like-
audiobooks.
It's funny how everybody you just said some real shit. Everybody got on that ass after
That's
that.
cool, yeah.
No, I was
That's-
giving him
that's exactly my
actual.
point, though.
I think he has a good narrator
You're
voice.
right.
Yeah.
I've always thaught about. I always want to do. Like,
Yeah,
voice
you need to
acting,
do
bro. I always wanna-
audiobooks
I ain't
and
gonna
shit.
fake, bro. Whenever I was doing my little movie idea, I was definitely gonna ask you if you would narrate it, like be the
Yeah, you're the
background
next
voice.
Morgan Freeman, bro. You're in
No,
there like
bro.
swimwear with no care.
The crazy thing is, bro, you're a fan of Fallout, bro. I know there are like you can go on like Reddit and like just like certain like subreddits and like certain just websites in general that people have made where they're like, hey, if you want to be a voice actor and a mod, go ahead. And you like your voice would be like a fucking perfect like
Yeah.
video game character voice. Like
Did you know we have a Reddit?
I didn't know.
Bunchable Studio
You're
has a
over there
Reddit.
doing
Hey,
freak Diddy shit.
No, I post all of our videos,
Freak man.
all of our lives.
Can we talk about Diddy for a second?
Let's not.
No.
That's a wild.
Bro.
That's a wild transition.
Just real
Tell
quick.
me that mic has not been on the whole time.
Say word.
It
The
definitely,
whole time it ain't been on. That's
they
crazy.
definitely still caught it from his
Yeah.
mic.
Maybe.
I know they heard you. That's a fact.
So I watched the Diddy documentary, the downfall of Diddy, the third joint.
Sounds like we're at church right now.
It does.
Yeah, I got
Yeah, that shit sound crazy.
Pastor.
And this is real shit though. This is what I have a problem with about the whole Diddy situation, bro. The one white lady that's trying to sue him said it was a criminal organization, which I take offense to, because he's a black dude. They didn't call Jeffrey Epstein shit a criminal organization.
Right.
They ain't call the Weinstein shit a criminal organization. He's trying to pass you the good bud, but they call him bro shit a criminal organization. And at the end of the day,
Hold on, wait. We ain't gonna call him bro.
this is the next thing. He's done nothing no different than what Hugh Hefner's done. Like Hugh Hefner's flying bitches out for the purpose
Hold on.
of sex.
I have
I
one
feel like
thing
the
to
only
add,
difference
though.
is like he masquerades it under the guise of like genuine employment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're under actual.
Who you talking about? Hefner?
Yeah, they're under like actual contracts. You know what I mean? Like he actually pays them. You know, like
He pays them,
They're,
yes.
they're
Yeah.
quote
Yes, he
unquote
does.
celebrities. You know what I mean? Like once they hit that,
You're saying they're employed by him
I
to
feel
do
like
the
back when our
service.
grandfathers were like had the rolled up magazine in the back of their recliner and waited till grandma went to sleep, and that's when they bust them out. Like that was probably like
That was a wild way to live, wasn't it?
I ain't from then.
He's
No, I'm just
freaky
saying.
as hell.
What do you mean?
Why
I have a
why would you
grandfather.
go that deep? You watching him?
Listen, all I know
He's
is
freaky as hell.
I have a brother.
have a
if I was
grandfather.
a female,
Like,
you
I'm like,
have-
He did it while I was on the couch. What do you want from me?
You thought I was sleeping. That's how I know.
If I was a
You
female
mean?
and Hugh Hefner, and I
like
grabbed
I'm just
baby
saying,
oil,
like it's so, like,
I mean,
like bro, I didn't caught him looking at it. You know, like been like,
My
I'm
man
like
would
he's
be
like,
out there and
oh,
start
hold
looking
on,
at
let me
shit.
put this away. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, yeah, like, what
Yeah.
the fuck are you doing?
That's crazy.
Like,
all the baby oil that was at Diddy's.
It's not illegal.
Well, no, but it was tested and had GHB in it.
It's not illegal to have baby oil.
Freaky man.
It
Why's
had
the oil on your
GHB
mind?
in it. Because that's the big problem. It's not that it was a criminal
No, the
organization.
big problem is he was holding these women against their will.
Yes.
That's
the
that's
big
a problem.
Yes, but I'm
Now, if
saying,
they could
big
prove, if they could prove that's happening,
yeah, but I'm
that's
saying,
definitely an
like,
issue, bro.
outside of him being a freaky man, and outside
Yeah,
of
a lot of them motherfuckers are freaking flying bitches
yeah,
out.
and
Believe
outside
that.
of them
flying
trying to go after him as a
Freaking
criminal
fly-
organization,
freaky flyer
just
miles.
because it's kind of a racist
Freaky
thing.
flyer.
Outside of all of that, the reason why he still should go to jail, that we already know is factual, is that all of his baby oil was laced with a drug.
You want to know something else that I heard recently? I watched the Suge Knight interview with Michael Francis. Michael Francis, a former mob dude, he got a podcast now. He had Suge Knight on. Suge Knight said this nigga Diddy's an informant.
I believe
and,
that.
And I thought about it. Him and Kanye were beefing years ago when Kanye went off on Adidas, and Kanye said Diddy's an informant. Now, where there's smoke, there's fire. And they said that's why he's been able to get away with this shit for so long, because he worked with the feds. Like, he's been working with them people. Now, I take issue with that, the nigga being an informant. And like I said, if Kanye said it, if Suge said it, and that's the other thing I notice about the media. Like, they try to turn the good guys into the bad guys. Like, the motherfuckers that be telling the
They
truth.
tried to play my goat crazy. They tried to say Kanye was a psychopath. He was
heard,
on
look,
drugs.
Look. This is what I heard. I heard, you know how Jamie Foxx was going crazy like that?
Yeah.
I heard Diddy did that to him. Facts. I heard Diddy did
I've heard
that to
that.
him. I heard
I've heard
they
that
had
theory.
some doctor giving him some type of medicine or some shit.
Yeah, that
like
was his man's.
And that shit was making him tweak out.
Listen, they tried to play my goat Kanye West crazy.
Straight up, bro. I'm with you on that.
No,
But the
look,
thing
this is what we're
about
not
Ye-
gonna do though. We're not gonna act like Kanye West is not crazy. He's just
He's not
that type of
not.
crazy that they're trying to make.
He's not. He just think differently, bro. Like some motherfuckers just don't go. Like whenever you're speaking,
Nigga, he said,
if you,
how Sway?
yeah,
And the thing
that was
is,
watch that whole interview. Watch that whole interview though.
Did that to sever
2 years later,
himself,
it said Sway did have the answer.
and I think he did all of that in an attempt to get out of any deal that he didn't want to be in. He can't just when you're that big, when you're up to Kanye level, Drake level, where you're just fucking filthy rich. And like you're just on that level of you could stop making music right now for the rest of your life. You wouldn't even have to worry. You know what I mean? You're in a deal that is keeping that afloat. You know what I mean? There is a contract behind that somewhere.
Right.
That's like there's a lot of theories going on around Drake on like that's why he's kind of moving the way he's moving. He's in some contracts that he can't really get out of type shit. He owes a lot of people money type shit. But I feel like that's like Kanye was like, I can't pay him. I owe him too much. I've been in these contracts for years. You know that bill just racks
You think
up
he was
and
just
up
trying to
and
break the contract?
I think just playing crazy, saying all that anti-Semitic shit, saying whatever he could say to get out of those
He ain't say
deals.
nothing anti-Semitic though,
And
bro.
I'm not saying I didn't never hear really.
He just
what
said he just said we
genuinely.
are the tribe, which is true.
Oh, so he was on his Kyrie Irving
He said,
shit.
we're the real Jews.
Yeah.
He was on his Kyrie Irving shit.
Yeah, they don't like they consider that to be. I probably shouldn't even say that because now they probably won't let us. We don't know.
Nah, we're just
Whatever.
getting promoted anyway, bro. We good.
But yeah, I mean, technically, he really didn't say nothing. Like they just didn't like what they heard for real.
And we ain't on a big enough scale to bother nobody yet. I don't think. Not nobody to get us out.
Nigga,
of
if we
the-
make
out
you
the
mad,
YouTube.
fuck you.
No, it ain't even about making no one mad though. We just don't want nobody to fuck with our
I'm trolling.
shadow
anyway.
ban us or no weird shit.
But yeah, I feel like that was just a way for him to get out of his situations. 'Cause
No, you could be right though.
That
He's a
nigga's
free
could be
lancer
right.
now.
Look, I think
But he
that he's
really-
actually crazy, but he's not the type of crazy that they're trying to pay him to be.
Yes,
That's
I
what
agree with that. I think he's crazy on some shit like he just think differently. Like he
mad
don't.
scientist
Right,
crazy.
right.
Like
That's what I was gonna say.
Like somebody that's smart as hell but don't have common sense type shit.
I could
Yep.
do all of this, yo. You
Right.
hear me, yo? I could do all of this.
But you see, he don't act like
they're
that
trying
no
to pay
more.
him to be like,
He's not that. He's
yo,
not that.
This nigga's crazy.
He's not that irrational, freaking the fuck out, saying whatever he can say, and in any given moment somebody will listen to him. Kanye no more. You know what I mean? Once Adidas started dropping him, all
That
the
nigga
Gap-
told the interviewer, you stop talking when a superhero was talking. You gonna tell me he don't tweak out no more?
after
That
that.
shit was last year. Like this.
But I'm saying, bro,
Well, he ran for
last
president.
year,
Yeah, that's hard.
But
He's
last
a
in the,
tweak.
in
That's
the years
hard, bro.
previous to all of this, he's gotten dropped by Gap, which he re-signed that deal with, and it works in his favor now. The same thing for Adidas. They got rid of him. He told them in one of them crazy ass rants. He was like, "You will lose money dropping me." He was like, "Adidas won't drop me because they will lose so much
Everything,
money."
nigga.
Bro.
Nobody buys regular Adidas.
Bro,
Yeah.
Niggas
they
only
did
buy
it. They
Yeezys.
called him.
Yeah.
But listen, Pete, they called his bluff. They dropped him. Overnight, they lost $1 billion,
Yeah.
brother.
And they tried to say Kanye's net worth went down like $3 billion or something like that overnight. Some shit like that. Some lame
And
shit.
that falls into what he says, where he says like, "Yo, the media tried to play him." As
They
something.
try to make the good guys seem like the bad guys, bro.
I don't believe Kanye was ever in debt. I feel like he was in debt, but I don't feel like he was
Nigga,
$56
he's
million
not in debt to nobody.
At one-
No,
when-
I just think Kanye's crazy.
in the 2016,
Kanye's
2017
crazy.
era. That like the news
Bro, you gotta
was.
really think what he
that
did
he was
to
like
him. Bro, this
56
man
what was
had
it?
us
It was
wearing
like-
slave clothes. Not me. I never bought no Yeezy clothes.
No, I didn't buy no Yeezy clothes either.
But
I had a Life
he
of
had
Pablo
niggas
hoodie.
literally out here dressing like slaves, bro. Like, no bullshit. And niggas was spending cake on that shit.
I did have a Life of Pablo hoodie. Them hoodies were
Cake
tough.
on that shit.
Like the ones that were like the like the
Yeezys.
Santeria.
Yeezys look like old
religious
slave
looking
shoes.
ones.
You ever seen that picture?
Yeah, they do, bro.
Yeezys look like old slave shoes. No bullshit. Our ancestors used to wear them Jones.
I just
When
think
they say
No, the
Don't spend your
700s
money on
definitely
that.
did look like slave shoes.
Yeah,
If
they
you
say
bought
don't
the
spend your
brown,
money
if you
on
bought
that.
like the turtle dove ones or like the brown ones, they definitely look like knapsack
Harriet
shoes.
Tubman died for these whoops. No bullshit.
I don't like that he says that. I don't like that J Mane says that.
Why?
I just don't. I don't know.
What's wrong with that?
Talk about it. Why you mad?
I like
at
it.
bro?
Just I can't necessarily come up with Jen like, but like when he says that, I just feel like that's not. I feel like Harriet Tubman ain't something we say.
You feel like she don't have a sense of humor?
No, I feel like she would. I bet you she.
She probably like that little nigga funny as fuck.
No, I bet you she. I bet you she said some
She
funny
died for
shit.
them whoops.
Bro, I bet she said some funny shit, bro. I bet.
I bet
She probably
said I
happy.
died for
She
them
probably happy her name's still out. Probably make a
Yeah,
motherfucker
yeah.
search
I
her up like, who the fuck is Harriet Tubman? Like, oh, might be putting niggas on game for
I
real,
bet
bro.
Harriet
No
Tubman said
bullshit.
some
Real
funny
shit.
bro.
Back
I bet
with
she
that.
said some funny ass shit,
I fuck
bro.
with J Mane. I ain't even gonna
No,
fake,
like
bro.
yeah,
I do think he's still putting up a little bit of a character. Like I would like to see
Yeah,
more.
that's
blood-
what I
blood
feel like it is. I
personality
feel like
type
it ain't-
shit, But
I don't know.
I
Like
think
I
he
just
does
feel like
have a real meaning behind what he's doing. Like I don't think
Yeah.
that shit's just.
see,
for
I'm
the
not
money type
discrediting
shit.
and I'm not taking away from that. I'm just saying like
13.
Crazy.
It
Yeah,
ain't do it for me, bro.
I give it a that's a
Let me see-
strong
let me see it
13.
again.
What do you
Let me see it
mean?
again.
Gave you the pump fake. You pump faking.
Yeah. Yeah. Niggas are wild.
This nigga Ben Roethlisberger pump fake.
But no, I like the idea that Jay Maine's trying to bring all of Chicago together because I mean fuck since the Chief Keef era, them niggas been shooting and killing each other and doing nothing but talking about how much they hate each other. Finally, there's a person in the midst of all that being like, hey, let's try to unite. Now, I did see somebody, I can't remember who it was, like what gang they were from in Chicago specifically, but he was like a known member, like he was like a reputable person in the interview.
Yeah.
And he was saying like his issue with J Mane is he respects the idea that he wants peace in Chicago, but he's not going to the people he had beef with.
Right.
You know, like
You're
it
probably
seemed.
talking about Ike Mana.
Yeah, that's who. Yep,
Young
Ike. I couldn't. That's like that weird ass name, but he was saying he was going to everybody in Chicago. He was going to niggas he ain't even have beef with. Him talking like unity, like oh yeah, like we got to unite. And he was like, Ike's idea was like he was like, I'm watching this and was going like, yo, y'all ain't even beefing. He was like, you was beefing with us. We ain't seen you or heard from you. Like, he was like, and he was like, I'm about pushing peace too. He's like, why don't you come talk to me?
And that's
And
the thing. I feel like one
I
point that they
I
made
like
was,
that. I respect that perspective of it.
I feel
Yeah.
like one good point that they made was like if he would have went and handled that shit off camera first, they could have had a better on camera interaction.
Yeah.
I feel like if he would have went to them off camera, did what he had to do,
Yeah.
really went over there.
It was
chopped it up with
genuine.
them,
It was
he
a
coulda
genuine-
Came back with a video with the whole O Block, and niggas would have embraced him. Love to have him
Now,
over there. I mean,
I feel like in
whatever
J
shit
Maine's
he do.
defense, if anything, that he probably walked in off rip with that camera kind of for his safety.
I ain't gonna fake though,
Just if
bro.
something happened
Let's
to
keep
him,
a
they had
bean.
it on.
O Block, ain't nobody dying in O Block.
No.
That's over with.
I've
bro.
seen multiple videos
They
of like
got-
people in O Block saying like, bro, if you
have
come
to
over
you
here,
have to have an ID to go in and out. That's why they said J Mane couldn't get in the first time because he didn't have his ID. They have to check your ID when you go in and out of there, bro. So I'm telling you right now, he would not have went in there and got killed on camera.
even
bro.
then, there are
It
kids.
wouldn't have been none of
I've
that.
seen videos of kids, middle-aged people, old people in there saying like, bro, like it is not 2013. Like you don't, you can come in here and you will be fine.
Yeah.
They was like the cameraman get pressed because they're coming in here trying to use us for clout. They're treating us like a zoo. It was
Yeah.
like we're not this is where we live. This is where we like.
Yeah, that's real
this is where
shit.
we stay.
Yeah.
Like
It probably is just random ass people just born in the O Block, just like, damn nigga, why is there niggas with cameras here?
yeah, even then and then you even
That
then on
shit
top
probably
of that,
feel like they're invading
even
your
then, on top of
privacy
that, you're
type
in
shit, bro.
Chicago, you
Yeah.
got to think in niggas situations. They're in the O Block. So
Niggas
I'm
might
not
got
saying
warrants and shit. Don't want to be on camera.
Yeah,
nigga,
I'm not
like, what
saying
the fuck
everybody
is you
in.
doing?
I'm not saying
Real
everybody
shit.
in O Block is struggling, but there gonna be some niggas in there that are struggling, bro, and they're gonna want that camera up off you. You know what I mean?
Nah. That's the complete opposite. I guarantee there ain't nobody in O Block struggling.
Valid.
That's one thing about them niggas though. I ain't even gonna fake. You can tell that them niggas move as a unit. Like everybody over there is probably taken care of. If they don't got it,
See,
they
I never
probably
tapped
ask
into
them.
like that academics era where he was like all about the gang culture, watching the videos about who's beefing with who
I
got.
mean, it was really even like it was just after that shit that Vaughn did. Like when Vaughn went back and put
Oh,
everybody
well, I've
on,
seen the video where
after
he brought the
died.
100K back. I've seen it.
After he died and shit. Like even Ike was saying it in an interview with J Mane. Like he was telling J Mane, like yeah, like nigga, I just don't think that the right way to go about this shit is like nigga, y'all still got all the diss songs up. Y'all dissing people. This is his big brother, my big cousin. Like You feel me? These is real people and
Besides-
shit. Like, so I don't respect the fact that he's like, I don't know how y'all get down, but we move like a family over here. Like when somebody die over here, we all feel that shit. Everybody's over here hurting and shit. So I know it's the same way. If them little niggas ain't over there fucked up, I guarantee ain't nobody. Niggas probably go to school with the freshest clothes. Niggas in over here in the hood taking care of them little niggas and they mama and all of that.
Oh
bro. I
yeah,
guarantee
for
it.
sure.
If a nigga struggling, it's a grown ass man over there struggling. That's what it is.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's gonna be like one of them niggas over there is gonna be like, yo, I want that camera up off that young bull right there, cause like you can tell he ain't from here.
Type shit.
He walks in there. He got Vans on. You know what I'm saying? Like he got Vans and a corduroy jacket on. Like something's getting took, bro. Like
Nah, but usually when niggas go to O Block, they usually talk to somebody first. I would hope that's what them niggas is doing. 'Cause I
Yeah.
don't think nobody's just pulling up over there.
you're a
with
wild man.
cameras
Yeah.
Thinking they.
But then
gonna
again,
get
there's
something
gonna be
for
them
you.
people that they're gonna like. They don't even.
That just
there's
don't
gonna
know
be
no
them people
better.
that aren't even from that culture. You know what I mean? They don't even know that that's a thing. You know, like I guarantee you, we can go to
look at that shit like a monument when in reality that's people just really still living over there every day. Like,
Yeah. We go over to the other side of town, like all the way over to the other side. Like we go over there and we're like, yo, bro, you know, like you know about checking in? They're gonna be like, to a hotel? Like me and my family checked into this cabin up at Seven Springs last year. Like that's what they're gonna. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't from that.
yeah, nah. If I knock on some white folks door and say check in, they better get the checking in. Real shit. They better get the checking in fast.
I feel
Where
like
your
you
mama
saying that's
stay,
the equivalent
where
of me
your
saying I'm gonna
grandmama
go
stay.
band for band with an alien. Like that's
Yeah,
just,
nah, you're wild for that, nigga.
I'm gonna
Yeah, ask this nigga what he would do if aliens came. This nigga said I'm going band for band with him.
I'm thumbing, bro. Like
Shit, what can you do?
Bro, you don't give a fuck about that. He gonna laugh at you.
Did
Maybe.
I
y'all
don't think that
see-
matters.
Maybe they might already be here
He's
on
gonna
that
say
type shit.
telepathically.
Did y'all see that China just found a new fucking gold mine or gold deposit
Nah,
worth $83 billion is what they're estimating.
who that belong to?
and they're gonna
The Chinese government?
Send, and they're gonna send. Never mind, I can't say that joke.
Smell that,
Yeah,
bro.
world's largest gold deposit found.
That's that, yeah. Let Caleb smell that. Yeah.
Yeah, around
a good
1,000
smell,
metric
Yeah.
ton has been discovered
You smelled
in
that, bro?
central
Yeah.
China.
How the fuck they discover some shit? China's been around for thousands of years, like civilized for
I'm
thousands
gonna
of
find his
years,
uncle in there.
and they still found some shit. That's crazy.
In the Hunan province.
Didn't they just
Okay,
find like
close
a
to Hunan.
forest, like in a fucking sinkhole inside of a sinkhole?
Mhm.
a
That's
couple years
been
ago?
known for a couple years now. But yeah, it's a sinkhole that has its own ecosystem inside of it. Yeah,
And they said that shit was like big as like half the rainforest or some shit like that.
you know there are waterfalls underwater.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, the ocean's
There's
the
water
ocean's
underwater.
big as fuck. That's the most unsearched.
There is definitely
place.
water underwater.
Yeah,
Niggas don't know that either.
yeah. There's all sorts of shit in the ocean, bro.
Like no, like there's like a completely separate body of water underneath the
You can't
ocean.
even break through it. You can't even get through that.
Yeah, in the bottom of it, it's like it's like 300 feet deep or some shit, something like that.
Yeah, they said the trees were like 300
Yeah,
feet
you can fit like a skyscraper into that sinkhole, but like at the very very bottom of it, when you get to the bottom, there's it has its own ecosystem, like it has its own little
Right, all
forest
type
in
of
there and
weird
everything.
animals down there and
Yeah,
shit.
it has.
Yeah,
its
you
own-
know it has to be, because they got to adapt to a whole different type of lifestyle,
That's
so they
the
got to
inside-
evolve.
That's the inner Earth from fucking Godzilla and Kong.
That's where them niggas came from.
Yeah, bro.
Popped
So
up
what's
outta
up,
there.
bro? What day everybody got free to go do some mall runs and get some public interviews done? Anybody else?
Friday, it's like a Friday night type shit.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
think-
that's
I
what
think the
motherfuckers gonna be in there.
unanimous vote- The unanimous vote is gonna be like a
Friday,
Friday,
yeah.
like because that's when I'm off work as
Same.
well.
I'm just asking, bro, because we need to get our watch hours up, bro. So I'm just trying to put out some different content that'll make people watch the
This
videos.
nigga
longer.
Cam wants y'all's money.
You know what I mean?
No, we want y'all views.
So once we
I
start
want their money,
those,
too.
once we start those, the stash spot will either get pushed back later or we'll just do it bi-weekly. We won't be able to do both.
It's a fact.
Who you got on tomorrow?
Got the homie Andre on tomorrow. I don't want to say his name, bro. I don't feel like that's a weird name for a grown
Yeah.
man to say about another grown man.
It's a Diddy name.
Don't say that about a guest.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
No,
like
yeah,
the.
he's probably good people.
Yeah, he probably is good people.
Just
I haven't been introduced to him. He actually works with Malik Long, our homie Dapper Cool. So he reached out to me about an interview. Like you said, I'm sure he'll be a cool guest. I just don't feel comfortable saying his name. What was the said the entertainer joke he was talking about that? Like I ain't calling another grown man, whatever the fuck it was. But we'll get in that tomorrow. I'll let him introduce himself.
Yeah, flyer is up. So Khalib.
I'm not saying it.
Say his
It's
name.
crazy.
You can
I'm
say
not
his
saying
name.
it.
But yeah, the homie Andre is gonna be on tomorrow. We're gonna chop it
put
up.
Put it under the camera. Put the flyer under the camera.
You find the flyer?
No, I didn't.
It's on Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on Instagram. That's why. You don't tag me in nothing anymore, so I don't see anything.
He's upset about that.
Why would
You heard in
tag
his voice.
you in his podcast flyer.
Don't tag me in that no more.
Oh yeah, I ain't doing that. I ain't saying that.
You ain't saying that?
Here, we'll
It
give
ain't
him a
gonna
little-
focus right.
We'll give him a little promo.
Look, it ain't gonna focus in right.
How'd you get that interview?
Hey, just show him the flyer.
So my homie I had on a couple weeks ago, Malik Long, the R&B singer, works with this guy. He's very versatile. He does video directing, makes music, et cetera, et cetera. And he worked with the homie Malik Long, and he ended up reaching out to me about doing the interview. So we got him on.
Right.
He's gonna share all the things he do. So I just don't feel comfortable saying the name though.
Yeah, that's freaky.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
What was it, Caleb? He wasn't going to say anything.
Would that nigga be stripping or something? Male stripper?
No, I don't think. Not to my knowledge. I can't say with certainty.
Is that what the name says?
That's instantly without that. I'm like, yeah, that gotta be a male stripper.
I don't know if I would want dudes calling me that for real. I'd be like, no, that's reserved for the females for real. So yeah, tune in, Marley State of Mind podcast,
First male stripper interview.
the world's dopest podcast. I don't know if he's the first male stripper.
Nah, first male stripper interview. Like,
Oh.
like you're on your show.
Nah, he ain't no male stripper. We ain't having them on. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing
75th
that.
anniversary, bro.
Fuck no. Dude. I mean, if that's what you went to, I had a homie that was a male stripper, and he said he used to get.
you.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, if that's what you're
that's what.
that's what you be down with.
Flip that shit on you, Cam.
He tried to turn me. He tried to get me. Right.
But you know what I mean.
Too, brother.
They did have a one dude dancing in the background on one time on the one episode. That was crazy.
Definitely
That was crazy enough for me.
did.
Shout out Doughboy and his homie that was dancing in the background. I don't know why he had him doing that.
Bro, we talk about that all the time.
That was low key racist. He had the black dude like dance.
Yeah,
That's low key racist.
He definitely looked like he didn't want to be
He
doing
didn't
that.
wanna
He looked so miserable. He back there like,
My cousin
He
said.
said,
Yeah, he did.
that's a fact, yo.
He said dance for the song. Like, damn, I don't know if I should be a part of this.
and then on the other side, his other
I'm
host,
complicit.
fucking shirt
Yeah.
hoodie off.
Yeah, this nigga stressed out, bro.
I'm over there looking. I'm in the background looking at Marley. Fucking
Hey, man, if
eyes.
y'all want to know what we're talking about, man, the Doughboy interview, Marley Stay of Mind podcast.
I had to tap into that.
He
Bro.
looked
My favorite
exactly
thing is
like
you
the Don't
skim
Do
through the
Drugs
interview
commercial.
and you watch on the far left, you could progressively see Cuz start going through it. Like,
Going through
At first he was chilling,
it.
then you skip through, his hoodie's off.
Yep.
And you skip through, his shirt's off. You skip through, he's sitting there like this. And you can see, if you watch him, his thumbs don't move. So I know he was just looking at the time on his phone like, yo, how much time we got left? Then he started to be like this. Then he was like this. Once he got like this, I was like, yeah, get him out of there. Like, he gotta go.
Hey, I've never seen. He was the first guy to pass out.
He He looked like the Don't Do Drugs commercial.
He definitely did. Sunk in the joint, yup, like old girl.
45 degrees outside. He walks past me, Cam, and Solo with a tank top on, talking about y'all ain't hot in here.
It's
Like,
too hot down there, bro. I gotta get some air. It's first of all, it's never hot down there. It's never hot down there.
That's funny as hell. Hey, all love to them
we've had
boys, but
15
Yeah, nah,
niggas
that's
in
a
this
fact.
room, and
That's
it
a
doesn't
fact.
get
All
Yeah,
love to them
again,
boys.
cool people.
yeah, no, that shit was funny as hell. Like I said, I just feel
Yeah,
bad.
merch with them, all of that.
It was an
Yeah.
event.
I
It
feel
was
bad that
definitely
I
an
was a
event.
part of him making that black man dance like that in the
He
background.
going home
And
making
he
a frozen
said-
pizza.
I
He
don't
said,
know what
y'all
he did.
coming to the strip club? We gonna smoke this joint.
Yeah, nah,
He
that
definitely
shit had me
did.
blowed. I ain't gonna fake.
He definitely did. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, nigga, I'm going home.
Like,
Like,
thing, like we smoked like 3 of them today. No
Yeah, that was a
bullshit.
420. That was a 420 episode.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure. That's fire.
and we didn't even smoke them. We just smoked enough weed to match that. That's a fact. We using her fried. But every day's 420 down here.
That's why I say I don't even see the big deal with 420. Niggas smoking regardless.
Yeah.
Smoking as much as I can regardless
So
of
a
what
black
day it
person
is.
came up with that holiday, bro. I'm telling you, because we just be wanting to celebrate shit.
either a black person or a white college
A
kid.
white hippie.
To
Either way, it was an
bro.
excuse. It was
Let's
an
get high.
excuse to spend triple the amount on weed.
That was the first day somebody's mans asked him, bro, you just gonna smoke every day? And he said, nah, it's 420, bro.
Yep.
I'm supposed to smoke today.
Coincidence.
Started that.
420. And they got the
What's the
fire.
new
They
bar?
got the fire deals. If you're somewhere that the weed's legal, they be having the fire deals on 422.
Imagine the ego boost you
You're
get.
trying to smoke way more than normal. So.
Yeah.
Imagine the ego boost you get from like making like a generational thing. Like you can just tell.
People
you
probably
get,
don't
like,
even know
oh,
who it
yeah, I
is
just
off
did
off
something.
jump though.
Who started
Like
that.
we don't know who started 420.
But I'm just saying, like,
off rip.
imagine like there's like a 70, 80-year-old nigga that's like sitting here. He's like, yo, yeah, he's like,
that, Chris.
yeah, like he's sitting here and
Yeah, but niggas
like,
calling them liars. They're like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, you lying ass nigga.
Yeah, and they wouldn't even believe him, like,
imagine
imagine
that.
that.
420,
I
yep.
hate this old nigga.
Exactly. Yeah.
How
This
many
nigga
people
always
out
lying.
there have not gotten their credit.
For shit they invented.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like there are niggas. There's like, you know how many old people there are right now that made some shit that are just out there and they're telling their grandkids or like we didn't walk past them in the grocery store and they're like, I made the term snooze you lose, and you're just like, get this nigga to a fucking nursing home.
Some old
Yeah.
grandpa fucking choked out a dude in World War II with his bare hands. This kids think he's a pussy.
Yeah,
He said, "I've seen some shit."
that is sad though. Like I wish
He
like
said that is sad.
like
Dude.
no, like it's just sad to think that like
Made this nigga feel bad for old people right quick.
no, cause like just think like you were a
Old
nigga
niggas
that
who
you
invented shit.
like bro, you used to carry
They
around
didn't get that credit, bro.
That's crazy remorse.
you stormed Normandy Beach with a flamethrower. And now 70 years down the line, you can get snuffed by a third grader and just perish. Like just perish. Like
Parish is wild. For sure.
like
Yo, what kind of shit are you on, bro?
like that's how just
what kind of
the
shit
fuck?
are you
just
on?
one good third grader punch. Like,
One
while
good
you
third
ain't-
grader punch.
While you ain't paying attention and
No man,
your
that generation
clock's
hard though.
punched.
He ain't dropping off no third
I'm
grader
not
punch. He's
getting
eating that,
old,
bro.
My nigga, mark my words. I'm not getting old enough for a young boy to hit me hard enough to knock me the fuck out, bro. If I do be that old, I'm gonna be fit enough to whoop some ass, bro. Real shit.
When I hit that turning point and I know my body's too beat for me to really
When I hit
fight,
that turning point, I ain't turning.
bro, I'm keeping a gun and
Yeah,
a knife
exactly.
on me at all times, in the rocking chair,
Yeah,
anywhere.
I mean, I'm gonna show grandson how to get down one time.
and that.
Yeah, right.
Real shit.
Grandson ain't gonna want to come at me when I nick his arm real quick.
No, he's
with
saying
that
he's
knife.
saying to
Yeah,
do the
keep
dirty
fucking
work.
around, you're gonna get it
You're
worse.
crazy.
Geriatric ass nigga got ink poisoning because
It's only 3
Real
stitches. It'll be good. But he ain't gonna fuck with you again.
Yeah, right. Your grandkids already gonna know what's up with you. You got all them tats. They already know. Like, no, Pap was on some shit. Pap was on that shit.
swing that hard.
That's one thing I've never seen. Like I've never seen an old ass
Tatted.
tatted. up
Yeah,
nigga.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
No bullshit. If I do, it'll be on the internet. You
Yeah, I
can
was
take that
gonna
shit.
say, I
and
have,
be like,
but
man,
only
fuck
Like,
because I
that.
like.
well, yeah, because you got to think back then.
Bikers.
Like, we're still around
I'ma
the
say
time period.
bikers.
Old biker
We
bitches.
still have
Old
the
bikers,
generation. We still
Yeah,
have like.
matter of fact, I've definitely seen old biker bitches with a
Yeah,
lot of tattoos.
a lot of
But
tats. Yeah, for
let me-
sure.
But
let
like, I never just seen like a grandma
Right,
doing
just
her
regular
garden,
ass.
but
Yeah,
neck tatted and
or
shit
a
like
grocery
that.
store
Let
type
me
shit.
tell
You
you
never
this,
see
though.
that.
Like on some thorough shit, on some like real shit though. It's because like the people that are like from like the 60s, 70s, 80s, they're still around. And back then, tattoos used to be looked at as like not necessarily negative, but like you only
Taboo.
sort of kinda
Yeah,
where
yeah.
it was like you only if you were a tattoo, you were a fucking sailor or you were a fucking like you were in the
Said you were
military
Popeye.
or some shit like that.
You can't
You
get no tattoos in the military, nigga.
like you were on like but you lived that like a certain type of lifestyle type deal. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
you was a motherfucking biker.
Yeah,
biker
you know,
boy.
like even then, that example still
So you're telling
applies.
me Pony Boy didn't have no damn tattoos
No, but I'm not saying I don't even know who Pony Boy is. I
Said,
don't,
no, but
from The Outsiders?
I don't know what they. I never watched that or whatever.
never seen Outsiders, bro.
No,
It's a book too. Should have read it in school. Stupid.
no, I didn't. No.
Tell me you didn't have the same curriculum.
Huh?
Tell me you didn't have the same curriculum. You read something different.
Yeah, what you read?
One of y'all two was on the
I think,
short
like,
bus.
Fahrenheit like 454 and
Did you
shit
read
like
Romeo
that.
and
Like we were
Juliet?
reading like Beowulf and shit like that.
This nigga said Beowulf. We did read that. Did you read Romeo and Juliet?
Yeah,
But you didn't read fucking The Outsiders, nigga.
I don't. But I think like that was like where you read The Outsider. We read the Fahrenheit 454 or whatever it was fucking called. I don't know.
Heard of that.
All I ever remember.
They was stabbing niggas in it. We was reading books about niggas getting stabbed, bro.
Yeah, but Fahrenheit 454 was about like a whole
They
like
stabbed a nigga in Julius Caesar.
like a whole
I read
community
Lemony
like
Snicket and Harry
fucking
Potter.
like I don't know.
This nigga said I read Lemony Snicket.
You know what
Lemony
Fahrenheit
Snicket was
like
a fire
54 or
series.
whatever. You know?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's when they burnt
like,
the books.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
know
you,
exactly
did you know he named that because like I guess like 54 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's
is, like, where
the
you
that's
can-
the
you can burn
temperature.
Books,
Yeah, yeah.
You felt that bar?
Yeah.
When Dinosaur Jim said Lemony Snickets, Popeyes biscuits, I'ma choke some biscuits.
You felt that in his soul.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it to be true.
That dinosaur Jim's gonna choke a bit.
He might. He
look like
be
he
doing
could.
it right now. We have no
Yeah.
idea. Someone check on Dino Jim.
You definitely.
She might welcome it.
Jeffrey Dahmer type.
Some women prefer you to choke them.
He was like a long haired Jeffrey. Like Jeffrey Dahmer didn't get caught, he'd be Dino Jim.
Freak bull. Freak man. Like
I'm saying, some do want to be choked
Nah,
for sure.
yeah, that's what.
True. True.
Nah, you're freaky as hell.
Some women.
Some women
prefer
will
to be
ask
choked.
you to choke them, bro. Y'all have
Nah,
y'all just have
some
a,
wo- I thought you said some men want to be choked.
No, some
I would
women.
never co-sign that.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say.
I would never
You
say
niggas
that.
Are crazy.
I would never say that.
No.
No, I'm
Jesse's in
saying
here like wait.
That's why I waited until he said it a couple times and realized what he was saying before
Yeah.
I was like, true.
yeah, no,
I'm
100%.
glad I heard the correction because
Yeah.
I would have went home thinking like
Cut
you
the
niggas
camera.
get choked that night.
No,
That's
fuck no.
insane.
Cut the camera.
no.
Like, for
I want to
pleasure,
go
like,
eat a Motor City pizza.
That's crazy.
Hell no.
I would have told my girl like, yo, these niggas is letting this girl choke on
Hell
his
no.
head. Real shit.
Bro, we won't say nothing a week later, but bro, I don't know what y'all think is that shit's
Yeah,
fucked
real
up.
shit.
No,
No,
Not that.
my girl put her hands around my neck, or her hands around my neck in bed.
Yeah, nah, we got to stop immediately.
immediately.
No,
I'm immediately gonna be like, yep, I didn't like that.
I got neighbors. I'm yelling the whole
Pineapple.
words. Like,
Real shit.
We ain't doing that.
Great.
real shit.
Fuck that.
They're gonna be like, "Is that him yelling?"
Took a wicked turn.
Somebody help this man.
Like it's playing.
Yeah, man.
Damn. There was something else funny that was in that whole situation, and it's gone. I don't remember what it was.
Shit got morbid.
Dinosaur Jim, man, he brought it out of us.
Yeah.
Now I want a Popeye's biscuit.
Popeye's biscuit.
So we can take that route.
I'm not taking that route.
That's
Man, you was
reckless.
a clown, bro. Like, you can't even say nothing like that, bro. Like, that
Bro,
was
it is 8
disrespectful.
o'clock.
That was disrespectful.
Is
to
it
my
8 o'clock?
stomach,
Bro, that is
10
no matter which direction we go towards a Popeyes, that is at least 45 minutes.
Bro, you didn't hear my stomach like.
That's valid.
No.
Oh, well, it did do that a little bit ago.
I've been sitting over here for an hour talking
He
about
said
I
it
want to
did,
eat a
Well,
fucking
it did.
frozen pizza I got at the crib. Like,
That's shit probably gonna hit too. I mean, when I get to the crib,
Bro.
I'm gonna definitely eat something, but like shit.
Y'all ain't gonna eat them.
bro.
Y'all ain't got no Thanksgiving
Low-key,
leftovers.
He put me on to the
Biscuits.
low key. He put me on to the best frozen pizzas I ever ate. Low key.
We did have this conversation, but I just feel like, you know what? I'm not gonna speak on that, bro.
They're so good that like I'm not upset that I'm eating
Frozen
an
pizza.
at-home frozen pizza at all.
Like
There's no
genuinely,
way.
like you can't really
like honest to God, you could like if you've had Papa John's a couple days in a row, you will prefer it over Papa John's.
I prefer anything.
Only you
over
like
Papa
Papa John's,
I
nigga.
love Papa John's.
Black people don't eat that shit, bro. I'm telling you.
You
It's
might as well
great.
just go eat Chuck E. Cheese pizza,
No.
where they just reassemble
No.
pizzas from.
Damn, that's
I've
crazy.
done
Papa
Chuck E.
John's give you the pizza, bro. Do you bite it? The whole cheese come off the top. Shit be hot in a
No.
bit.
And you want to know what's crazy? And you want to know what's the craziest thing about that? I worked at a Papa John's for
Yeah,
4
said,
years, bro. You want to know how long it takes for that pizza? You want to know how long it takes for the pizza to get that hot? 7
2
minutes.
minutes.
7 minutes.
I'm
It
saying,
goes
like,
through the oven in 7 minutes,
yeah, see,
and it's
shit,
that
like,
hot when it comes
That's
out.
why the cheese don't be stuck all the way to the fucking pizza.
Well,
because-
no, that's
Hey,
because you're
look,
fucking
eating
greedy
it
and
before
big
it-
back. Yeah,
Eating
Nah.
it before it cools down a
Nah.
little bit.
you're over here making pizza sandwiches.
bro,
That's
you
why
niggas
you
not
mentioned
gonna-
that.
Pizza sandwiches. It all came
Niggas
full
is not
circle.
gonna blame this bullshit ass pizza on the way I eat it, nigga. I get pizza anywhere else. If I get a pizza from Fox's,
That's because by the time it gets to you, it's cold.
no. If I
Yeah,
get a
we
pizza
broke the
from
law
Fox's-
to get pizza to niggas at Papa John's.
But
Look,
Caleb
if I
went.
get a
Caleb
pizza
went from
from
frying
Fox's,
Papa John's to taking
I
up for
eat
him. He's
that
like,
shit.
nah,
No,
fuck
because
that.
it's still
Cold,
nasty as
however,
shit.
You mean, and it's gonna
Yeah,
stay
but
intact.
Fox's is the exception. Fox's is amazing.
Yeah,
I don't know
Fox's
what
is
they
valid.
do.
You know, that's a fact.
And you
That's-
know,
that's homemade
are Fox's
pizza.
international? Like, are they
No,
like a?
Nah.
they're regional.
They're
Yeah,
only
nah.
around here.
Yeah, yeah.
That's gangster.
We,
We got a
used to
gem.
have another
Yeah.
one too.
That's what I was
don't
telling
know what it's
niggas
called.
about this joint too. Like, Fox's is definitely like one of them. It's like it's almost like how you could go into a bodega somewhere else and get one of them
Mm-hmm.
ock meals.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that type shit. 'Cause
You
they
fuck
make
with
their
two
own
G's?
shit.
You ever been to two G's?
I can't fuck with their pizzas. I could fuck with everything else,
For
like
real?
their chicken salads and shit like
Bro,
that.
they're like one of my. They're
Yeah,
like,
right.
honest to God, they're probably like my favorite pizza around here. If I'm going
Bro,
to buy
the sauce
pizza,
be
like
sweet.
from
I don't want
somewhere,
no sweet
I'm
sauce
going to
pizza,
two G's, bro.
You don't like sweet sauce?
Nah, I don't
Low
like
key, go there like noon, 1
Them
o'clock.
2G's Brothers and Fat Angelo's, bro. Their
Bocelli's.
pizza sauce be too sweet for
I
me,
see
bro.
where you're coming from with the Fat
Bocelli's
Angelos,
used to
but
be
I feel like
local.
on low key, that sweet sauce saves
Yo,
Fat Angelos.
I really think that's like the character that Fat Angelos that they got. I'm telling you, it's a nigga in the back that look just
Just
like
like
that
him.
making that sauce.
No, you're right.
I'm telling
You're
you,
right.
bro. No bullshit,
You're right.
bro. Because
I done been
that
back
shit
here
is too
doing work.
sweet.
You're
It's
right.
like he trying to make a
You're
cake
right.
pizza,
It's like-
bro, like,
I done
that shit too sweet.
I done seen
Y'all
the
ever
niggas
had
that worked in the
Joey-O's?
Masontown one. I done worked in the one up in
You ever
40.
had Joey-O's?
I thought that was called like.
No, I want to
Leo's.
try it. Everyone says it's amazing.
Joey-O's
Nah,
fire.
I know.
If you don't like sweet sauce, you ain't gonna fuck with it.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'ma
that
bring a
person, but
Joey-O's
I
here.
got the. I think her mom
Tomorrow.
owns the restaurant. I got her on Facebook. or
Okay.
something.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
You know-
That's, they make a Joey-O's pie, but that's not
Roosters
Joey-O's.
Roost.
No Joey-O's.
You know Roosters Roost.
But I'll
up
bring
over by
one here
Plaza?
next time.
My girl
They got
likes that.
fire ass
I
pizza.
can't fuck with them though. You ain't see. Oh no, it wasn't Roosters Roost. You didn't see Pizza Louie just put a fucking razor blade.
Oh,
in someone's
yeah.
Pizza.
Yeah, I did see
Bro, I
that.
told my
I
girl
don't be
like,
fucking
hell
with Pizza
nah,
Louie
that
anyway.
was purposely placed in there. You don't even use these type of razor. You shouldn't
No.
have that type
Yeah,
of
why
razor.
do you have a
on
razor in a
fucking-
Again, as a
restaurant,
person
yeah.
who worked in a pizza place for
It's a
4 years,
fact,
you
bro.
never see those around.
I'm
Like-
like, she's like,
Why
why would
like
they just
this?
throw it on top of the pizza though? I'm like, bro, it's probably under the cheese.
Nigga was chopping dog food up.
Yeah,
Threw it
that shit
away.
probably under the cheese.
You look scared. Like,
Cause that's scary. Nigga was chopping up dog food, dropped the joint in your pizza. Nigga, that's a bad day.
Real shit.
That's a
Whole
bad
family
day.
fucked up.
he's definitely coming back though.
Nigga, what?
That nigga's definitely
Ain't
coming
nobody
back
have
there.
no pizza. Yo, what was that? I need that same recipe.
Right. Tweaked out over pizza, don't even know why.
Yeah, shit.
He's still
He
looking at
trying
Mad as
to
fuck.
chase the high of the pizza. Mad as fucking.
Pizza. Yeah, mad as fuck. The second pizza don't taste like that.
He's licking his fingers. It's been
just
3
see why-
days.
Who the fuck made that last pizza? Yo, I need that nigga. Bring that nigga back.
Yeah, what do you do in that situation?
Yeah, you're fucked up for
You're
life.
fucked up for life, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna go through withdrawal, probably die from that, but you're fucked up for life. if you don't.
All you want is that pizza, bro. It don't even matter.
That's like
You're gonna
whenever they
keep
say
eating it
people.
too. Now
It's
you're
like
gonna eat
it's like
from
when
different
it's like when you
places.
go
Bro,
in
you're
the
going
woods.
you're going to die because you're going to be big as fuck out
It's like
for
what,
eating
it's like
pizzas.
what like the human like the animal rights people be saying about going in the woods and feeding them shit. It's like they'll forever search for that shit again. Like,
That's a fact.
it's like that's the human equivalent. It's like if you put fucking work and some pizza in there, like,
Shit. Now niggas is tweaked out.
Now niggas
Caleb
tweaked
not
out.
even on camera.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Fuck wrong with him.
Nigga, just a
Yeah.
leg.
Yeah,
Leaning.
just the body.
They see the fit. Huh? Oh, if I lean, I'm in there. But I just
Yeah, he
don't.
in there.
You are lame. You're fried. That's what that means.
Yeah.
It was successful.
Yeah, because look, when you sit up, you look regular as hell. But then when you lean back, it's like, damn, you was just leaned over. You like, to be off
Oh.
camera, you was just
Yeah, I was
fall.
leaning like this.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, I guess that concludes tonight's episode.
Pizza time.
Of the Stash
Yeah.
Spot. Everybody go get your pizza from
Get your
Fat
pizza.
Angelo's.
Real shit. Go get it from Pizza Louis. They put the razor blade in.
Yo, ask for extra razors. I might do that. I might just call them niggas. Be like, yo, let me get a large pizza.
That's
Extra
like selling a
Put
bud
three
with
razor
the.
blades in this one.
It's like selling the bud with the lighter.
To hide it in the
That's
crust
a fact.
this time.
Like we give y'all extras.
Yo, you might have just came up with something. Imagine selling a pizza that came with a cutter, and then you don't gotta cut the pizza. Like you can just put the pizza in the
You
box.
just put the cutter away.
Nah, that's dumb as hell.
It might be.
No, but
That was bad.
pizza shops should sell
Pizza
What?
cutters?
like
A
trademark
complimentary?
pizza cutters. Like it'd be dope to get like a Domino's pizza cutter.
Shut your
This nigga
collective
just-
ass up. This nigga, you just want something
yeah.
else to put upstairs.
I'd use it.
greedy.
Damn Domino's pizza
I'd
cutter.
use it.
This nigga's just greedy.
Nigga have a
He
Papa
wants
John's
everything in the
one,
world.
Yeah,
Anything with a
Domino's
brand name
one,
on it, he
Pizza
wants
Hut
it.
Pizza
Like,
Hut one,
He said, hey, I got a Supreme
Supreme
pizza
pizza
cutter.
cutter out. Yep.
Y'all
Real
gonna be
shit.
sick when that's the next Supreme drop and I got 5.
I'm surprised
I
he
ain't
ain't got
giving none
one
of y'all
already.
one.
Real shit.
I got
They ain't
5 of
drop
them.
it yet.
That's dumb.
I
They
got
done
the
missed their
Supreme
mark
Pyrex
on that.
though.
Huh?
I got a Supreme Pyrex
Nigga,
measure.
I
How
swear
about
to
that?
You ain't in no
Supreme drop
kitchen.
pizza
You ain't
cutter
in
gonna
no
be sold out
lab,
by
nigga.
night. I already know they will. Niggas buy dumb shit like that.
I'm surprised this nigga ain't bought a brick.
Supreme drop one
I
shoe.
tried. It sold
Just
out.
one shoe.
would cost
Niggas
it.
is buying that.
You know, to build a two-story house with the Supreme bricks, it would cost like $313,000.
That's not bad. It's not terrible. A 3-story crib?
2-story.
I just said 3-story. Still.
They
They
really
do.
do.
It's literally just a brick.
It's a
that
brick.
says
It is a
Supreme.
Supreme
real
on
brick.
it. Yeah.
Like
I know everything that Supreme just said is just something with Supreme.
Yeah, that's literally lighter. Now it says Supreme.
Supreme on it. Now
Add
Supreme lighter.
$500 to it. Add $500 to it. It's over. That's a Supreme lighter.
But that's all
This nigga
resale.
eats
that's
it
not
up.
Retail. No, I get it all retail.
Yeah, for $200.
No, like this
Buying a
lighter.
$200 lighter.
This lighter, I paid $50, and it's a Zippo.
I forgot you got a Supreme lighter. But you know them bitches go for $5 though.
how much did that
Probably,
roll?
but that's
How much did that
It's an
roll?
investment at that point, though.
yeah.
You could,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
could
How
sell
much
that
did that
bitch.
roll of red Louis V cost you?
Now that's a different story. We're talking.
Well,
about.
yeah, that's fabric. You're going
I
right
had
like
buy
to the
fabric
source
from
of
Louis
that.
Vuitton. That's, it cost me like $6,800.
God damn.
Hey yo.
$6,800. For what now?
Whenever I did the interior on my Benz.
God damn. That's almost a 10 ball.
God
And that
damn.
was just for the fabric.
Jesse
But
said,
it was
"Wash my
only
clothes
like
the other day.
it was only like
for the 10 ball."
1,800 or 2,000, something like that,
Real
to get it all
shit.
put on. So it wasn't bad.
Mm.
On a real nice.
Every
decent
time
job.
you lose that
That's a
that
car.
MacBook, that's a 10 ball.
Hmm?
Ain't that the same fabric on a MacBook?
Mhm.
Yeah, if you lose that, that's
But
a
yeah,
10
that's
ball.
the
Oh, that's
cotton.
crazy.
That's the I
That's
was
a
talking
10
about the
ball.
leather.
Anytime
Oh,
you
the
lose,
leather.
you lose
I didn't buy
a
much of
rag
that
with shit
leather.
on it. That's a 10
I
ball.
bet you it was still expensive.
Yeah, I didn't
though.
buy a lot of that
It's
leather. I only
$10,000
paid.
rag.
I want to say it was like 1,500.
That's what I
for
did.
it.
I took that fabric, cut it up into small squares, and sold $10,000 rags.
Shit, it ain't too late. Go ahead and take
Real
that. You
shit.
feel me?
Yeah, tear the seats out of the
Tear the
bed.
seats out.
Cut them bitches up.
Sell that shit by pieces.
All right, we will be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, for Marley's State of Mind.
Yeah, man.
Featuring, check out the flyer.
Feature, check out the flyer.
Peace.